Hello, everyone. We're finally ready to go. I'm sure many of you are excited to get into episode 3 of this after the amazing episode 2 last week. If you guys didn't see it, people almost died. They almost died, guys.
Specifically, one of us.
Yeah.
Multiple times, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. I got raised up and then knocked back down again. Like, God damn it, can't catch a break.
Indeed. So, if you guys missed it, they talked to the Kobold Queen after befriending Meepo. And the Kobold Queen was like, these goblins, they stole our dragon. And you guys decided not to kill them and instead help them to find their dragon from the goblins to get the key to access all the places in the Citadel. And in your quest to find the goblins, you found them, retreated from them after taking severe injury, searched around more, and then found the rat's queen, a zombified rat, and promptly almost died. You guys are probably close to wiping even, but Maynarde definitely almost died. And so after you guys barely lived, and Makai is still alive, you went back to the Kobold Queen to recover your health, and you guys also leveled up to level 2. So no more Miss Nice DM barely letting you live.
I actually feel like you weren't that nice in that battle. Part of the reason I felt good about that was actually that you were quite legit and you stuck to the rules for the most part. And you're like, well, the rat's really close to Maynarde, and even though he's just been raised, he's going to get hit again because who else would it attack? I'm like, you could have got me a break. You could have done me a solid and had that thing attack something else, but you made it kill me. I'm like, well, good. That's what I want. I want this to be hard mode. Thank you,
Okay.
DM.
It was.
You're the best.
And I did have automatic gain control.
It's okay, guys. Now we're all level 2, and now we're all OP. Level 1 sucks.
I mean,
we're
level 1
getting
does
there.
suck. You're not
The
wrong.
real game begins now that we have abilities.
You're not wrong. So, that's where we're going to continue our adventure as we head into the Sunless Citadel. Once again, let me make sure that everything's all set up nice and neat. No one can see the entire map and cheats. And, some of my chats was helping me with the graphics. There's a way to... Small.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Close the stream so I can't see the map.
Yeah, please do that.
I have the Discord window over the map, so I can't see it, but I can still see chat. Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. I need to get some little notes up here real quick before we hop in.
Okay, so are we playing Dark Soul rules? Are there respawns? Did we sit at a bonfire, or do we just rest?
You guys
just rested.
long rested.
Oh shit, so everything respawned.
Everything's respawned, but we do have our Estus Flask charges back.
Yes.
You know, I didn't consider respawn.
You know, we spent our souls, so we are already leveled up. I think we can actually just risk it now.
Leveling up is such a bad move in that game.
Calm down, Mr. Soul level 1 runs.
Yeah, I was like, calm down.
That's like your favorite game, right?
Dark Souls, it's up there. It's up there. Definitely one of my favorites.
Okay, it took me a while, but I'm back.
Let me just pop this chat out there.
All right, this is the thing that I needed up and ready to go. Okay, so let's head back into the Sunless Citadel with the group. Or obs will break. Okay, kind of broke, but we're good. Yes.
Yes, Queen.
It only broke a little bit. Let's do it. I'm so excited. All right, so you guys have gone back to this compound, which chat can see. You guys can see there's pretty graphics. You have been well rested, so you have all your spells back. You've leveled up, and you even got a lot of gear actually from defeating the Rat Queen. So it wasn't all a waste. In fact, you come out very far ahead after everything is said and done. But you still haven't done the thing that you're supposed to do, which is help find the kidnapped dragon. The goblins kidnapped the kobold's dragon, and they were very upset about that. So you guys are still trying to find the goblins as well as where they're hiding the dragon.
Small admin thing. Roll20 is telling me that Baleanor and Ragas need to update their max health.
Oh.
You
Yeah, I
put
think it's
your new
current
health
health,
in,
right?
but you put your new current health in, but your new max health also needs to go up.
Smart.
I'm smart. I'm loyal.
You're
Smart.
Oh, I see it. It's like small.
Yeah.
The maximum is like the tiny one
Yeah.
at the top. I didn't even see that on my
maybe
laptop.
if you had more
Yeah.
hits, it'd be bigger.
That's right.
Yo, son,
Maybe if you
I
were a big
rolled
boy with 25 big HPs like me.
Yeah, I did not
See
get a
the
good
number.
roll, and I probably needed it,
Oh well.
but it's okay.
I'll protect you, mate. It's okay. Don't worry about me. I only died twice almost in this game so far in 2 streams.
That just means you're a good tank.
Good take, yeah. I was gonna say like that's. A
Now
really
that I
good
say that out loud, I actually get kind of bad at this game, huh?
take.
Guys,
Okay.
you just need to teamwork more.
All right.
What are you backseating our campaign? What is this?
Yeah, what
Let
the
us
hell?
ruin. If we're gonna fail, let us fail our own. We'll be fine.
How does the leader of this group get to backseat? This feels weird to me. It's like I'm the driver and I'm backseating. Hello? What?
You're not the leader of this group. You're the dungeon master. That's different.
I still
This
feel
group
like I'm
has no
driving
leader.
the
We're
car.
democratic. Oh, you are driving the car. That is true.
Yeah,
Don't make me turn this. Don't
Yeah,
make me
we're all
turn
in
this
the back.
campaign around.
It's
Exactly.
just like a
Ragas
minivan, right?
opens the back door and decides to open the door in front of him, having lost his way.
All right.
But
so-
Definitely a minivan.
but-
Like, yeah,
but actually,
Gigi's
Ragas-
like the stalker mom of this whole group.
Mhm.
But actually,
Well-
Ragas is like, okay, let's go back to where we were, and then he opens the wrong door.
Fear, can you turn your mic down a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Just gonna get the balance before I pop
I
it open.
understand. You just-
How's mine?
I just-
She
Yeah,
told
okay.
you to shut the hell up.
Damn, she did.
I was like, when I say a little bit, I mean way down. I mean like all the way down.
Like you know that M button. Yeah, you see, right?
Yeah. You're on like 8. We need you at like 0.
Nah, I'm
Uh,
good.
You good? You good?
Yeah.
So friends, we're rested. We're leveled up. I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling juiced. I'm feeling jacked. But I don't know if we want to go back to that kill box, that goblin nest, where they're shooting at us over caltrops.
About
Caltrops.
that. Yeah, about
Mm.
that.
We got
I'm
lit
trying
up
to see
there.
if there's any
Specifically,
way.
Olivia got lit up there.
Big time.
Yeah. So
How the hell do we? Yeah, because I thought that where we were going was gonna give us like another way to get to that, right? But no.
So yeah, I thought it would be like a roundabout coming from behind, sort of thing in the rear with the gear.
Mhm.
But it seems like that. I mean, maybe there's another way. There is a little bit more fog of war.
True that. Yeah, I'm just looking at it too. A couple of doors.
We could maybe in the room we're in. We got some doors. One to the north, to the east.
Ragas opens the door.
That's the one that they were like shaking their head like no.
Oh god, Ragas has already gone in a door. He
Ragas
went
has
in the-
entered the door.
Wait, what
Oh, if you
door?
started, I don't know if
Or-
we're still in the the pre-game.
No foreplay for Ragas. It's just straight through the door.
no.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I was retweeting. Which door?
The door to the
The-
right.
the-
he
the
just-
right-
he just
the east-
straight
the
through.
east-
Oh, I
door.
see you. I
Yeah,
see you
east.
now. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah.
But that's how we came. Isn't that the
no.
dungeon room and stuff?
No.
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 This is
No,
the
no,
door.
all around.
This is the door that we were told the other adventurers went through, and that
And
they
they
screwed
died.
up.
And they died.
Oh, okay. So I guess
Oh, we're-
okay.
But we'll succeed with it. Don't worry about that. We're
So-
level 2. They were probably level 1, maybe level 0.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. They weren't level 2 like us, right? So
Exactly.
the level 1 us were pretty scared, but the level 2 us fearless.
Correct.
You guys, it is a barred door, so you don't just simply walk in.
Shit.
Is Ragus just like
Ragus-
walking into the door
Ragus-
like
Ragas turns to Baleanor and says, "I think this is a barred door. You should be able to open this as a bard."
really?
Oh my
not really.
god.
Not really.
Well,
He's not that smart.
Oh.
He will try and strength check it.
Is it smart?
He'll try and open it. If you just tell me that I can't open it, then that's fine. But he will try and open it.
Well, if you try to open it, it doesn't open, but the other kobolds see you trying to open it, and you kind of hear the Dragon Queen yell out at you that, like, kobold colony, no go.
But aren't you kobolds?
Goblins
Oh.
aren't there.
bold. Italics.
Huh.
Isn't that
Alright.
good then?
We want
Dead
well, we
end.
See, we want to. We need To find the goblins, to find
It sounds like the
dragon?
goblin. It sounds like the kobold queen's getting frustrated with this line of questioning. I'm sensing tension.
A little bit.
She's always frustrated. She hasn't had a mate in years.
Aw,
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
poor thing.
Well,
None of these are adequate. These
how about
poor
that? How about that
creatures.
north door then? How about the north door?
Yes. I see there's a door over by the north.
Ragas goes to the south door.
That door is also locked.
What the fuck? The shit.
Why are all these doors locked, and which door should we actually be looking for?
Well,
Oh,
they took you
Kobold
to the
Queen.
right location. They took you to behind the goblins, not the front way where they're gonna be expecting you. They took them the back way. Eventually, you guys will have to face goblins.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. My sword is needing a little bit more action here. You know what I mean? So
Well, then,
I don't
please
know, man.
refresh my memory as to where this door was. I apologize.
Of the spaces you can
I
see,
believe.
just go around the revealed areas. Back up.
I'll put my guy right here. This is the door I'm talking about. This one
Right.
is locked.
It is.
Think
And Meepo
It was the
took
meeple
us.
door.
Meepo took us the way that they said we were meant to go.
Yes, the back way.
And I mean, we are topped up, but do we want to go over caltrops, and break into the goblin nest that way? Do we really want to do that?
there should have been another way, right? Because the other adventurers had gone this other way.
There was that door
That was a different.
where they were
one.
like that you punched and nearly killed us with.
Oh, let's go
This
to
is
that
true.
one.
Yes.
Want to go to that door again?
You just
Yeah.
Yeah, we can punch it again.
I mean,
By
we have
we,
way
I
more
mean
hit points
you.
to lose now. So
Well, we already set the trap off, and I remember I asked specifically, does it look like that trap is just set off and done, or did it reset itself? And it did not reset itself.
it sprung.
So I can punch it again.
I'm sprung. It's a level 2 punch though this time.
Nice.
Ask this crazy
I-
bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
She's the one who told us to go over here, and she's the one who has all these traps. She lives here. She doesn't like know how to disarm all these dumbass traps.
I like the orc woman. She's salty like me. We get along well. She's also stopping from dying.
You
more
know,
than
she
once.
sent us over there, and she
Totally.
was like, "Well, have fun," and then she didn't even tell us how to like disarm these traps so we can go through.
Perhaps it is some kind of a test, and if we can't disarm traps, then clearly we can't deal with goblins, eh?
Yo, we already came back here, so she needs to chill. We
thing
passed
is-
that test.
she like they don't own the castle. The goblins have been a pest for them for a while. They own other half of the castle or the citadel. So it's not that she's not telling you stuff. Well, I guess you don't actually know. She could not be telling you stuff, but rather that Meepo is honest. Like they don't know how to. If they knew exactly how to get to their dragon, the actual spot away from any goblins, they already would have done it.
where was?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
they're all weak like testicles. They're all little grapes waiting to be squashed.
Or that.
Like,
Was the barricade that we
Actually,
saw?
before.
Was it made out of wood?
Which one?
The barricade that we saw that was past all the caltrops.
The goblin one.
Oh, that's a good question. I thought it was no, it was made out of stone. It was exactly like the top
Okay.
of fortresses that you see, the little like ridges that were broken.
Not really. Was it a tall wall?
No,
Or was it like waist high?
It was like waist high, so the goblins could hide behind it.
Oh, okay. So if we rushed it, we probably could get over it, but that's why the caltrops are there.
Right.
yeah.
So it is climbable, is what you're saying.
Yes.
We slept for a long time though. The goblins may not be there anymore,
They're there.
or may
We'll
not be
check it
ready.
out.
Remember we
I
set off
say-
a.
Yeah,
set off
Baleanor
a
was gonna start heading that way and say,
You know
"Yeah,
what,
if I-
Fear Dragon? If you want to test this with your face,
Okay.
I actually have very little.
Ragas
you
will
know,
test it with his face.
Face
He
check.
starts
a face
dashing
check.
over.
I actually, I know I only have -1 intelligence, so I'm not the, Smash Mouth wrote a song about me. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but I do think we could try and figure out this bone door. You know what I'm saying?
Bone door.
The bone door. I'm gonna put my guy right next to it. This one here.
Yeah, the one in room. Okay, gotcha.
Ragas will punch it.
We did that.
It did not work.
We
I'm
did
healing you
that.
guys again if y'all punch shit and,
Well, let's get
and
into,
die.
into a formation
Y'all on
too.
your own again.
Okay. But actually, Ragas will all stay at the front and do as instructed.
Hmm.
All right.
So, can I refresh my memory, please, DM?
Mm-hmm.
What does it say again? Something about the dead?
In
It
Draconic, yep.
says in Draconic, rebuke the dead, open the way.
Rebuke the dead, open the way. And I did Google rebuke. Reminded myself what that word meant. Means like deny, basically,
Deny or turn away, right?
or turn away. Yeah.
Well,
Like
up north there were a bunch of dead things, right?
Yes, but weren't they dead because of the rats,
There was an undead rat.
which we killed?
So we
Oh.
rebuked it. Maybe we
so
can.
maybe this door should open. Eh?
Hey, all right. Well, who wants to push it?
Ragas will push it.
I'll push it. Oh, okay. You went first. You go.
So you push it again? Nothing
As hard
happens.
as I can.
Nothing happens.
Ah, berries.
What was the statue of again? It was a dragon in water.
Yes, it was a diving dragon.
I'm gonna need another refresher. Sorry again, DM. The dragon, the fountain to the north that I didn't speak words for because it sounded frightening as fuck. What did that say?
Right, yes, the one in the top side room. So that one was also a diving dragon. You didn't read it out loud, you read it to yourself, and it said, "Let there be death."
That does
Maybe.
sound relevant, but let there be death sounds like a fucking trap, doesn't it?
However, well, I'm not part of this, never mind, because I don't know what it says, right?
He hasn't told anyone 'cause
Yeah.
he can't say it out loud.
No, I didn't tell anyone. No, I'm loud.
Okay.
No.
Did you just say that it now or out loud or no?
I mean, I could say it in here. And I think it's safe. How good's its hearing? If we whisper, maybe the
campaigns
fountain won't
later.
hear us.
Maynard reads out, "Let there be death."
I know, right?
And the last time you read something out loud, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, we got that red juice that some of us drank. I have to remind it. Did anyone drink it?
Ragas did, and he got a tummy
Ragas?
ache.
And you got a tummy ache. That's right. Huh. I have an idea. This is risky, but I have an idea.
That is an Australian thing. Risky.
Done?
He's New Zealander,
Idea.
actually.
No.
Don't
Australian.
confuse New Zealanders and Australians. That's like confusing an Irishman with a Scottishman. You get stabbed for that here. I'm gonna head up to the north, and I'm gonna speak the words.
Okay. So as you head up to
everyone's
the
okay with that,
north... What?
If everyone's okay with that, democratic questioning, because I may kill myself with this.
Well, I
trap.
heard the DM start to speak as though she was going to do something else, so I say no. Just kidding.
Well, you
That's
can,
as you go up to
you
the
haven't
top
pulled
side
it.
room.
I know, heading
Yeah.
up. Heading up.
So you're just going up by yourself, eh?
I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shout from like down here. I'm gonna go like right there. What's that? 60 feet? 50?
5, 10, 15,
that
20,
far away?
25,
Is it 5
30?
feet per tile?
It's 5.
Yeah,
it's
5,
5,
10,
yeah.
15,
5 feet?
20.
Okay, so like 30 then.
20 to 25, yeah. So
All right.
where exactly
about.
are you?
I'm right here.
So you both are in the Ragas as well? You where you want to be?
Ragas is a little bit
I'm right
further
there.
along. It looks like he wants to kite.
All right. Okay, so
Okay.
you kind of walk up and you notice it. You're a little hesitant and you shout in Draconic, "Let there be death."
Let there be death!
As
I'm
you
sure this will go great.
As you say that, a poison mist sprays forth from the dragon's mouth,
Fucking knew it.
How far in front?
filling a
We
20-foot
gotta go back. We gotta go
cube.
back.
Wait.
A 20
5,
foot,
10,
sorry?
20. 20 foots. So that's
From the dragon. So that's
So
Oh,
we're
I'm just
so I'm out of range and Fear Dragon isn't. Is what you're
Yes,
saying?
Makai sees
I
this
am.
and quickly dodges out of the way. But Ragas is slightly within
Hold on,
range.
hold on. I have something called danger sense, which gives me an uncanny sense when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge
Then why did you go
when
forward
you
5
dodge
feet?
away from danger.
Your fucking danger sense.
Huh?
Wait, is it
No, I
help?
just got it at level 2. I
Does
just got
it
at level
help
2.
your saving throw, or what does it do?
You get an advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, such as traps and spells.
You have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
Getting real now, son.
What? I wouldn't be able to dodge out of it. The miss is instant.
Yes.
What? I've never seen a miss instantly.
Oh, you
Must
have.
make a Constitution saving throw.
You got this, man.
First roll of the day. Let's go. Big money.
Ow.
No whammies.
Come on, man. Let's set it off. Let's set it off right, baby.
Here we go.
My man.
My man.
I inhale the mist and gain a power of the dragon.
You know what?
That's a natural
That's a
20, all right?
natural
I want to
20.
say.
That is a natural 20. So I would say that you successfully just kind of get a whiff of it and you go, yeah. And then you just kind of back off.
Okay. And I gain an extra hit point, right? I get a temporary hit point.
Temporary hit point. Yeah.
Not quite.
Oh,
And that's
talking
all that
about.
happens.
Wow.
Wow. Well, it looks like that one missed you, didn't it, Ragas?
Oh,
It
not you
missed
two.
you.
Not you two. I only need one.
that's
Yeah.
not good.
If it stays up this way, the orc lady and I will leave, and we'll have our own group, and you guys can be a group. And see how far you get and how far we get.
Hey, brother, he's practicing. You don't become a lyrical miracle overnight, okay?
A lyrical wordsmith, motherfucking genius. All right. Well, I'm kind of, this rebuke the dead riddle is getting me a little bit. There's no keyhole or nothing like that. It's just a door that sprung a trap when we punched it. I'm guessing a hard shove would have also sprung that trap.
What was the green box over here?
That was a floor trap.
Yeah, and then the
Oh.
map moved a little bit. So it's
Mhm.
incorrect, but I can't. I'm afraid to erase things.
That's okay.
All right.
Can I like spot hidden for basically anything else in this room?
So we did a
Oh, did we actually get a success?
Perception.
Hmm.
No.
We got a perception in that room, pretty sure.
I think we had a good perception.
You didn't get a
here, we?
successful perception check.
Oh.
Didn't we?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna scroll up, DM. Not that I don't believe you, but just
Like,
gonna have a
Guys,
look
Okay, so it's
I
before you
think this
died.
mist is purple.
Or almost died.
before I died. So okay, I'm looking before initiative. Before initiative, I rolled a 17 perception and a 16 survival.
Yeah, it wasn't enough.
Really?
What you noticed was the draconic inscription.
You gonna do me like that? All right,
You noticed the draconic
Okay.
inscription? What
it's fine. It's fine.
the...
If death is the undead, then should we not just go away from it? And Ragas just kind of walks toward this wall.
I've honestly been waiting for
Just doing
Ragas
it.
to think about taking a giant rat and throwing it at the door.
Wait, the carcass is still there?
I thought it was gonna happen.
Of course, the carcasses are still there.
Yeah, why not?
Grab it by the
Oh my
tail.
god. Ragas dumps the carcass in the pool.
It has no effect.
Damn it.
Makes kind of a squishy sound though.
Yeah.
Oh.
What
Proper
about putting it
burial.
in the red pool?
No, it's now the dead pool.
Stop.
That's right.
Stop. Take the fucking Take the corpse. Try putting it in the red fountain.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, it's one down here.
Ragas will drag the corpse of the undead to the red fountain. Oh my god, is it gonna come back to life?
Then we'll kill it again.
Give me
As
the
you
ideas.
gently deposit the corpse into the
Why would I
fountain
gently do it?
with the red
Does Ragas
water,
gently do anything?
nothing happens.
Well, now
Well
that
then.
water's super not drinkable.
I would not suggest it.
Hmm. Guys, you realize that I am a -1 intelligence red dragon person that's trying to figure out this puzzle. Does anyone
No,
else
you are
want
very
to
intelligent.
try and apply some of your superior, sharper intellects to this?
Okay, Ragas is going to carefully head over to this door and try to discreetly open it, wary to set off any traps again this time.
Sorry. Let's get back. Wait, what door? So you're opening the door that you guys ran away from the goblins from.
Yeah, is it still
At
open?
First, yeah.
I think you guys might have closed it in a hurry, but we didn't really determine that. It's not locked or
Okay.
anything. You can open it.
Yeah, we definitely closed it in a hurry. Like it was a kind of like a shut it. Probably. But this was a while ago.
Basically, I'm trying to get over to the caltrops area,
Right.
and
Are you gonna sneak? there?
whenever I
'Cause I'll
walk
try to
past
sneak
doors,
too.
I'm wary to not sound off an alarm bell again.
Would you? I would say that the door is closed. Again, the one that you're at right now.
Mhm.
Okay, I think I would try to like discreetly open it.
But that'll just make the bell slowly ring instead of.
No, if you very gently like
And look
cause a
for
bell
look for
to
something that
move?
would draw it. You know, or look for something that would actually trigger it, right? So you're like looking up, maybe look for like a string.
If I break the door and then we rest for another 8 hours, they can't set up the alarm anymore.
They'd have to come over the caltrops, right? But
I know
however,
that goblins are really dumb, but are they that stupid
That's
for them to fall into our trap when they have a really entrenched position that's covered with caltrops? Are they that stupid?
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
I have no response.
He just looks at me blankly.
Ragas is just like,
He just
what
blinks.
do you mean?
Okay. Look, I have a very high armor rating. And, well, not a very high armor rating. So I think Olivia's is better than mine, but I have a lot of hit points. My armor rating is okay. I deflected 1 arrow. If we want to try and rush this position, I'm actually okay with that.
That is true. I've never seen a dead man come back to life so many times.
yeah. Honestly. And you're so brave.
I mean, it makes me stronger. Every time a Saiyan loses a battle, they get stronger.
And I can cover fire from behind if you would like. Or perhaps even
Through the... it's going to be a tough shot. It's going to be a tough shot.
it will. but
I don't know. What do you guys feel? Do we want to try? Okay, we're all in this room, but do we want to maybe try and not trigger the alarm?
at first we should try.
I think that would be prudent. No, I think that would be smart.
That's my thinking. Is there any kind
What
of
about you,
have we done
Zora?
a check for this particular door to be able to see if there's anything on this side that we can finagle with?
Yeah, let me actually do one here, right? Like an investigation on this door.
Okay.
Go for it.
What you
16
see
on
is
an
already what you
investigation.
know. You see that the bell is still attached, looking for intruders again.
The bell's attached on the other side or on this side?
You notice that the bell is attached, so I mean the bell itself is probably on this side. Thinking how the bell would work when you pull it. Yeah.
Oh, it's on this side?
Yeah.
Well,
You
this
guys
is
can
cut-
circumvent it.
Let's just cut the bell off.
Yeah, just remove it.
I thought it was on the other
I thought
side.
this thing was on like some string pulley system, and the bell was somewhere where
No,
we
they're
couldn't
goblins,
sabotage it. But if
man.
it's
Come
right
on,
fucking
son.
there, let's just cut the little thing outside
Cut
of
it
the
and
middle,
I'll catch
out of the
it,
middle of the
yeah.
bell.
All right. Yeah, Baleanor will stand under it and say, "All
We're
right,
the
big
worst
dragon."
party ever for D&D.
I know.
Okay, yeah, let's sabotage this bell. What do we need to? Do we need to roll to make sure that we don't flub this?
No.
I'm guessing we do.
No, you guys just take it down.
All
Great.
right.
All right, through the door, nice and slowly.
Slowly open it.
Okay, so you see the same setup, like 100, 200 caltrops on the floor, and then the kind of, they've been worn down, but they are the little like, what word did they use? Crenellations, fancy.
Oh yeah.
That you remember hid 2 goblins last time you walked into the room.
I'm gonna do a check around the corner to see if anyone's looking down that the death hallway.
Okay, go ahead.
This is what we need to do. We need meeple bowling for this, man.
Yeah, this is what. Look,
We
are you
did
starting to
not
come
bring
around to my
Meepo.
strats? You kind of starting to come around to my strats. I'm still down with using Meepo as a trap
We
You
string.
did
guys
not
left
bring
Meepo.
Meepo. What?
Yeah, Meepo's like back in the other room.
Yeah.
Lame. All right. Do I need to do a check here, like a perception or something, just to see if I see anything?
Yeah, perception.
Cool. And I perceive buckle.
That's exactly what
Your
happens.
eyes fail to look 20 feet in front.
You peek around the corner and you don't see anything.
What do you see? Okay.
What do your elf eyes see?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Eyes and
To Isengard. To Isengard.
Jam.
I'm just gonna whisper slow, like quietly. I don't see anything. I don't know if they're there.
Let me take a look.
Baleanor takes
What
a
do your
look.
elf eyes see?
He has elf eyes, and they don't see very much more. They don't see anything apparent. It's too hidden by the walls.
Okay.
Well, it seems there's nothing up there, but a little bit beyond there might be something. It's a bit darker.
I
As
can-
far as
Guys,
as far as my
bear
eyes
with-
can see, it seems to be pretty clear.
I can
How
use
exactly are we going to climb
these
that
caltrops?
wall?
I can use my staff to maybe
Nice.
pull some of the caltrops aside.
What, like sweep them?
Yeah. My staff is 10 feet range.
You can, like,
Just
poke 'em
imagine
or,
you guys like
shoot
trying to stay
them,
out of the
or-
ways of the arrows, so you're like on the ground prone, and just kind of like sweeping, like
Well,
around the
yeah.
corner.
Prone on caltrap sounds like a bad time, but yeah, like being at the backside and it's using the quarterstaff to just sort of go slide into.
I mean,
You said that-
Keep doing that.
in my mind,
you said
like,
there's, like,
I'm,
hundreds of
I'm
them?
the no one else should even be like in the room while I'm doing this, because it would minimize sound that we'd alert someone, and two,
So you're saying that you're going down into that room right now for
gonna
the sweep
volunteer
operation,
yourself, is
sweep
what
the
you're saying.
sweep the room.
just quietly sweep the caltrops like
Housekeeping?
out of the way for just a clear path in front.
All right.
All right, good luck.
I'm going to conceal a grin while I watch Ragas go through this strategy that I very wholeheartedly agree with out loud.
I guess a dexterity check.
Yeah, I think it's a dexterity check. I think that sounds about right.
You just have a high dexterity.
I actually don't have a super high dexterity,
I do.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
do.
not very strong.
but
If one of these goes off on me,
these are traps. Therefore, danger sense. I sense that these caltrops are pointy, and I should get advantage on this roll.
Stop wasting abilities.
I've never been able to use it. She didn't let me use it last time. It's also I can use it as many times as I encounter a trap.
Don't blame me.
Really?
Yeah.
You can spam that?
Yeah, it's every single time I encounter a dexterity saving throw against traps or spells or anything like that.
Wow.
As long as I'm
Alright.
not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Well, crank it, dude.
I'm trying to.
oops, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to read it.
Wait, do you have Bardic Inspiration now?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear it, or at least read it. Oh.
Did you do the dexterity thing yet?
I'll go for
No,
it.
you
He hasn't
told
done any
me-
rolls yet.
You told me you were thinking about it. I was waiting.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay,
I think
cool.
that's a dexterity check.
Nice, dude.
Oh my! If I did crit was a critical fail, but like
Somewhere in the
damn.
dungeon is the sound of a toilet flushing.
So yeah, you
Wait one moment. I will clear the room. He immediately turns and steps on a caltrop.
Oh, it's not quite that bad. It could have been worse, but you're like, I'm going to clear the room, and you kind of get down on your knees and bring out your staff, and then you kind of like line it up, almost like you're like doing like billiards,
shot?
and then you just kind of like try and
Yeah.
like you try and do it gently, but you kind of go, whew, and kind of like miss all the caltrops, and then just like, and then you're just like, that did not work.
So this is exactly
Let's
why
try
Zora's hanging
again.
out in the back.
Wait. Let's wait a few seconds. Some time passes. Did anything shoot at Ragas?
No.
Ragas will try again after looking back at the party.
Okay.
It feels broken for you to be able to spam that
That's true.
because you're just gonna do it. You're just gonna get it eventually.
Well, there's definitely downsides to doing it, but I won't tell you what the downsides are.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ragas
Well, now I'm terrified.
try again then?
All right, go ahead.
Ah, he's a scratch.
I said question mark looking back at the party.
I'm still smiling at you,
Ragas,
going.
try...
I'm like the
Okay.
Jack Nicholson gif where you're like, I'm gonna go with this.
You know
and I'm
what?
like,
One person's confirmation is all he needs.
Okay.
Hey, 19. There you go.
So
Okay.
this time you get back down on your knee, you take out your staff, and you try and move the caltrops.
Remember, it's all in the elbow, Ragas.
You
It's
do-
all in the elbows.
Yeah, exactly. It's a swift, you know.
You were
Um,
right.
You do start
right,
to
Tiny
move
Mac.
the caltrops out of the way, but your continued attempts have eventually led to a noise or two. Not a whole lot, but a noise or two. And as you're
God damn it,
sweeping the
feardragon.
caltrops away, you see that a goblin's head kind of pokes over the crenellations.
How
Damn
much?
crenellations.
How much of the caltrops have I swept away?
Maybe like
Swept.
100 from the left to the right.
Okay,
So how many
like
squares worth?
So I would say
Yeah.
like the left side is clear.
the entire left side?
And I'm trying to think of how a sweeping motion would work.
Yeah, right.
Also, isn't that a 20-foot deep room?
Well,
Is the staff that long?
staff
You're
is
right.
10 feet.
How long
what
is
do you
it?
what do
10
you
feet,
pack in
okay.
there,
Staff is
Feardragon?
10 feet.
Yeah.
It's got
So
quite
that
a
doesn't.
staff.
So let's say that this there's no more caltrop. Okay, well that's not what I meant to do. Freehand. There's no more
So
caltrops.
if he's standing,
here. Or here.
okay,
I would have
Okay.
assumed it was a gradual thing, yeah.
cool. But we've given away our position. The gobbies know we're coming. Rip.
The gubbies are coming. The gubbies are coming.
What is your move now? You see the goblin look over and then quickly duck back and presumably talking to his friend or ready to fire his arrow.
Rush them! Leroy!
Okay.
Let's go!
So there are
Yes.
there are
So far,
10
Ragas
more
only
feet of
knows.
caltrop?
He's the only one who's seen him, so he has to warn you guys or something.
Okay, I think yeah. If it's 10 feet of caltrops still left, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I can see that the goblin is talking to another goblin.
No, but you remember that there was 2 goblins last time.
Okay. I would just shout like, "We've been spotted. There are 2," and I think he would just try to sweep at least one more square of the caltrops. Or actually, no. If he's here, it reaches 10. I have a 10-foot reach, so I guess I'll try and sweep the 2.
That seems like a new round. If you wanted to do that,
Yeah,
I
like
think.
you would
Oh, yeah,
spend
yeah.
your action doing that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I mean, you could do that because that would help the rest of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
true.
That was my thought. Is like, because you said like, what do you want to do? And I would say that's what I would try and do. Is I would try and sweep the in front of me while shouting.
All right. And I'm going to quickly run
Okay.
up behind. Do we have to roll initiative here?
Yeah,
or are we
let's do
fighting? Or
initiative. Let's do
This is
initiative.
where we do it, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
let's fucking go!
Let's get it, son.
Ugh.
Ah. I didn't select my token. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. You guys. Okay,
Why do we suck so hard?
hold
Olivia,
rolled
look,
above average.
we're roll buddies. We both roll bad.
I
Let
rolled
me check
above
my
average.
range. Hold up. I might just chill in the doorway. Sling range.
A B C.
My
D,
my
E,
plan
F, G.
plan here is to rush the wall and then breathe fire into that room.
Okay.
A path now, right?
We have. Well, I mean, when Ragas gets his turn, maybe the goblins roll higher initiative. If the goblins have higher initiative, they'll take shots before he gets the sweep.
You guys have a. You just have a roll for. Oh. I could have been showing you guys this entire time.
Oh, wow.
Good. Oh, good.
Oh,
Good.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goblin. Didn't
All
know
right.
that. I can dig it.
So
Only one of them gets to take a
Bale,
turn.
Ragas.
Just two
Job.
goblins, huh?
And then I guess Maynard. Makai. Okay, Goblin. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. So the first person to go is Baleanor. So Temple, you
All right.
hear
So,
Ragas yell out that there's two of them. What do you do?
I just I need to check the range of my sling.
You want me to go ahead and describe what caltrops will even do and how you get past them? Because I feel like this is information that you.
Probably should know as an adventurer, right?
Yeah,
But,
like it's in your adventurer's book, so.
It slows us down, correct? So we can't move more than a square.
Right, like if you don't go half speed, and one move, for instance, is 30 feet. Actually, apparently, you can. Actually, I think your move is actually tied to your character. So whatever your move is, if you don't go half speed, then you have to roll checks. If you go half,
I think
speed,
everyone has like. I think everyone's base speed is 30.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought
when
so.
I read the book,
Yeah.
it said like unless there's like a specific character that has like specifically speed.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh. So we could, like 10 feet. I could just walk over.
Yes. You had to be careful,
Oh.
but yes.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I think I should tell you guys. Like, this is
Yeah,
not
because
something that's a
we're like
secret.
wondering if it's gonna just blow us
Yeah,
up.
like-
Yeah, like just
200
bomb.
I imagine 200 caltrops in this like
So-
space of like 20 or like 30 feet. And I was like, oh, that's a lot.
So
of
you're trying to
caltrops.
tell me they're not explosive? Hmm.
No. Aren't they like
Alright.
the little like they're like what kids play? They're like almost like jacks except bigger.
Oh, the little. Oh man. Okay.
And they don't have
I remember
round ends.
Jax.
They
I
have
love
spikes.
Jax.
Yeah, they have
I like
spikes.
Jax as well.
My favorite
You can-
character in Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
You can tiptoe around them.
Gotcha.
But you would be like at half speed exactly. And don't forget that you have to kind of get over a wall. To really get a good angle on the goblin. So it's still definitely difficult, but you guys could do it.
Okay.
And then if you don't do it, I would say that if you try to confine yourself to a single space, because two people can fit within 5 feet of each other, you'd probably be in a restricted space, which does start to affect you a little bit.
All right.
So if I wanted to, like, in my turn, so it looks like Temba goes first, Baleanor goes first, then Goblin number 1 goes second, then Ragas, then me.
Other way around.
Yeah,
So
no,
that is
it's
the-
Bale,
Yep.
Ragas, Goblin, Makai, Zora, Goblin.
Oh. So Bale, Ragas, Goblin, and then me and Zora. Or Zora, me. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're both the same.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind if I got if my movement speed was that hindered. So I might actually.
Could I? My question is, could I in one turn reach the wall and breathe fire? In one turn.
What is your breathe fire
caltrops
range?
removed. Breathe fire range is 15 feet cone damage. 15 feet cone.
So you're gonna try and go.
Through caltrops
So what is your
in
plan?
range of. The plan is to rush the wall and breathe through the pronulation into that area.
Okay, you'd have to be right up on the wall and almost like looking down on
Yes.
them.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like I'd want to get that close.
Yeah, okay, so 5, 10, 20, 30? Yeah, you could do it, actually.
Technically, okay.
That's a pog streamer.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be doing that if it gets to my turn.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, I mean, you can be. Yeah, you can. Yeah. I would say you could do that.
Perfect.
It's looking to work out.
Well, I guess my turn. That's the plan.
Okay.
All right.
But it's still
So for me-
Baleanor's turn. So.
All right. So for me, yeah, I was just move in. Move into what path do you want to take though, Makai? Makai. As he explains it to
The
me what
path
it
that
he
is
wants to
not the path that is not caltropped.
do. Okay, so I'm gonna run to the right side over these caltrops. Is it okay if
Well,
I
you know
get to
what?
here?
I don't think you can actually
Possible?
do it, Makai. I'm getting real technical right now, but
Okay.
So even if you did, so the thing is, you're gonna also have to squeeze past Ragas, and even if it wasn't Ragas and Baleanor, it's still Ragas. You're gonna have to like squeeze by them. When you start to squeeze through places, especially when you're big like a dragon, you have to take 1 extra foot for every foot you take in that space. So the 5 feet it would take to get past Ragas turns into 10 feet, right?
10 instead.
Yeah, so you barely don't make it to the wall.
Ragas would move, right? I mean, he's gonna be sweeping.
If Ragas moves before me and sweeps, then I'm good, right?
Would
yeah.
I be better off
Yeah.
just jumping over
Do
the
you-
wall though, and actually?
And
Maybe.
moving forward. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever you
instead
want
of-
to do.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. Okay, if you
All right, so I'll move-
you decide because
I'll move to the
you're
right.
gonna move before me.
I can
Okay.
move here unhindered, right? Like, I might have got slowed down by the first one, but if I have a 30 movement speed, I go 5. Yeah, I think so, right? It's about 15.
What's up?
And can I see them? Like, I know they're behind the thing, but is there any visuals right now?
No.
Are there any visuals right now? No.
No.
Can you
Alright,
prepare
so-
us something, or
I was
maybe
gonna say it's already in
do
action,
the
right? I could.
Yeah, you can
you know
ready
what you
something.
could do? You could
Okay.
ready that, or even use that the bardic inspiration that you were talking about.
True that. So the bardic would be for one of your roles, right? Because you guys can hold that. Let me read it one more time. Instead of spread the road zone, you can use a bonus action on your turn to choose one. Oh, it has to be on my turn to choose one creature other than yourself. Okay. You gains 1 bardic die within the next 10 minutes. The creature can roll and add the number. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna do the bardic inspiration onto Makai to give
Okay.
him 1 bardic inspiration die.
Yeah. That
Is
is
it
a
be the one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw?
that is a bonus action for you, so you can still ready something else, couldn't you?
Oh, okay. So, can you just ready an attack? Ready, like my sling? Can I just pull it back and wait,
Yeah.
or would it have to be like a spell?
No, it doesn't have to be a spell. It's kind of like an if-then scenario. You're kind of setting up an if-then scenario. Like if you see them pop their head up, you're gonna try and
Case machine.
get them a slingshot. Yeah.
So, bardic inspiration as my bonus, and then I'll just ready my sling for if one of them pops up.
Okay. That sounds good to me. So. Yeah, nice. Does
So now you have 1 bardic inspiration die. Now let me get rid of one of mine.
and now it is Ragas' turn.
So, would you say that it would be reasonable to try and walk past the caltrops and jump the wall and attack, or is that too much for one turn? Probably. I'm not
Let's
sure what
see
involved
here.
is involved in
10,
jumping over this.
20. Yeah, it's a fair question. What would actually be involved with jumping? I mean, I think you'd have to like pass like a dexterity check again, because you gotta jump over the wall and also not like tumble onto the goblin,
Okay,
awkwardly.
How about
It's
how about
something Ragas
how
would
about we
do.
call it an athletics check? Because I think this is
Yeah, okay, athletics, yeah.
Okay. I will attempt that then.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, but
That's above the presidential physical fitness
I
test.
mean, you are tiptoeing through caltrops and then jumping over a wall beyond the goblin, so you don't fall on him.
I don't mind if I fall on him.
You just assumed
Okay,
the
yeah.
goblin's gender.
I think that's
What?
well, I'm the DM. I can determine whatever I want. I think that's what happens. So
Let's say it was a falling attack. Like a,
Let's roll with it.
like a jump attack, like in Dark Souls.
not quite that, but you do. So you successfully navigate the caltrops and you don't take any damage there. You leap over the crestulation. I'm gonna even learn that one word day.
Granulation.
Whatever.
Granulation.
You leap over the destroyed wall, and unfortunately, you don't really judge the size, like how far away the goblin is from the wall, and you can't quite get the proper jump after you've been tiptoeing around. It's definitely very awkward. So you kind of get up all set up to be like this like raging barbarian. You're like, "Grr!" And then you just kind of fall on him, causing you guys to both be prone on the ground, trying to
Really?
recover.
Well,
15
now
gives me that.
You asked that was a very complicated thing. I think it's pretty cool that you successfully jumped over that wall.
Yeah.
well,
Well,
now I can't breathe fire, genius. Because I'll kill you.
If I had been directly up against the wall, how much? What can I ask? What athletics check? No, I'm just. That's actually not.
I think that would have been easier. But imagine
yeah,
tiptoeing
that's-
through caltrops and then trying to get a good jump.
Off your back foot.
I would imagine that it would help me because I wouldn't have to traverse over as many caltrops to jump.
What?
Because I jump over half of them.
What? Did you jump 30 feet?
No, just 5 feet. I don't think 5 feet is a crazy amount to jump.
I'm so confused.
Over a wall.
It's okay. DM has made their decision. It's fine. It's fine.
You're-
I'm okay with it.
you're-
I'm okay with it. All right.
I'm okay
You know
with
what? Ragas is very upset that the world, whatever the gods are, that there
The
are,
universe is just-
whoever this forest god that Zora keeps talking about has been so unfair and so unjust that Ragas is upset. Ragas, you might even say, is in rage, literally barbarian rage. So I activate barbarian rage because I'm assuming that Ragas is not going to be able to attack while prone.
Nah, you're gonna have to recover first.
Okay, Ragas just activates barbarian rage and yeah, he's upset.
We get to see the room now.
Ah! Uh-oh. Did you guys notice anything different?
He mad.
Oh, actually, wait. How do I only still see 2 goblins there? Do I have any more vision now that I'm there? Actually, before I
Yeah, you
activate
would.
rage?
I'm just trying. Do you guys see the goblins? No? Yeah?
No.
You
No,
don't.
not the goblins. Nah, we see.
I also don't
did-
even see
Do you see
myself
him
over the
now?
wall.
We only know there's 2 goblins because you did 2 initiatives.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see him now?
Nope.
No.
What the flip?
How about we'll tell you when we see them?
You see him now?
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Good.
I actually lost track of them, so that's funny.
Sweet.
I don't even know how to get them. This worked once.
Okay.
Didn't work again.
Well,
that's fine.
while
yeah,
you
so
figure
we
that
have like
out-
the 2. Yeah, we have the 2 spots that are ahead of the wall. That's it. But we don't see the goblin tokens if they're supposed to be there.
Ragas treats himself, or rather, Makai treats himself to a cookie while Ragas falls over.
You just see Ragus just fall over the edge like, ah.
Do you see them now?
Hey,
Yeah, I
there's
see one. I see one.
Nice. Hey.
So that's the
copy,
one.
Paste.
we're occupying
Ah,
the same.
wrong copy
space.
paste.
Ah,
There's sending 2 of you.
There are 2 Ragas.
I'm gonna move you
Ragus
temporarily.
is so
Sick.
mad.
2 level 2 barbarians now, party. Goddamn.
Oh no.
Could you handle 2 Ragas?
Twice the fun, twice
Actually,
the
you know what?
dumb.
Just
Like,
the one's
let's go.
fine.
Yo, that's a good motto.
What was the hotkey to do this? Ah, nice.
Uh,
Kind of remembered it. All right, let me
Would I
reveal
have
the area as
vision
well.
of the rest of the room?
Yeah,
also?
yeah, 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 yeah.
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 Don't rush it. Don't rush it, man. Shit, she's got a lot to do. She's just a class to run a show. God.
God.
Jeez,
There it is.
Yeah, she did a
God,
lot.
it's-
She has done a lot.
There's
so-
nothing here. Why don't we come here?
Dude, this room
Not
fucking
again.
sucks. What the hell?
There's a door.
Okay.
But they are goblins. Though.
Ragas will not even bother activating rage. Never mind.
You can't after the fact say that, can you? Now that you
Well,
see the
my
room.
thought is that I would have seen everything immediately, right? It's up to the DM. If she says I activate the rage, then
You're gonna go off of like if you saw a lot of goblins, you'd be like, ah! But now that it's just the two, you're not enraged.
Yeah, that was my thought.
You-
But
She's like,
You're such a
I'm cool.
you
I'm
are such a
chill."
hacker. You're
He's
such a
mad that
hacker.
there's not
That's
more than
fair
2.
enough. That's fair enough.
But that'd be Makai though. If there was not more than 2, then Makai would probably enrage, be like, "What? Only 2?"
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
just the two, that's great. I'm not going to waste my breath weapon and get up there and chop their fucking heads off. I'm going to cleft them in twain.
Well, first, goblins gotta go. I did the
Good
left to
fucking
right
luck killing me in this one turn, Goblin.
for initiative.
Good fucking luck,
so-
buddy.
Actually, Ragas has actually taken down the goblin who had the first initiative. So the goblin is forced to try and stand up and detangle himself from Ragas and is now in melee range.
Wrecked.
But isn't particularly good in melee range, so it
Wrecked.
takes out its scimitar but doesn't quite get the attack going. So
rush
then
him.
we get Makai.
I'm going in there. Melee.
All right, so
Getting the one that's standing up. The one
5,
that's got
10,
the initiative
20.
of 3.
30.
super.
Isn't that as long as you can go though?
Melee.
Is that as far as I go?
5,
Yep, right.
10, 20, 30, because the caltrops weren't moved. Do you have anything that could reach over maybe the wall to kind of stab the goblin?
Wait, hold on.
I actually do. I actually do. Wait. I actually do. I have a hand axe. A throwable hand axe.
Yeah, I think you could attack
Before-
over the wall.
Before you do that, I was gonna say, yeah,
Oh.
the wall what you said was like 5 or so feet, right? And you're like 6.5 or something.
Yeah, we said midsection, which I imagine to be more like 3 feet or 4 feet.
Oh,
Ah.
I
Oh
I
shit! I'm just
fell
gonna swing
over a
that. Goddamn, that's
3-foot
like-
wall, and I'm
that's like
6.
here.
I'm 6'3".
3-foot wall, and again you were
3-foot
tiptoeing
wall
around
is not that-
caltrops. You
Not that
tiptoed, and then
short.
you
Yeah, get to know.
With
And
a
you had
16
momentum?
or 15.
No, feardragon. Imagine if that 3-foot wall was 6 feet, like what was it, 5 feet in front of you or something like that. Leaping
That's
5 feet ahead of you over a 3-foot wall,
that's
wall
no
is
joke.
pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
I've
dexterous.
tried it
I
before,
think
man.
I'm
I
being
have
fair
many
right
scars.
now, right?
Are you like some parkour legend? I don't think so.
I mean, I lived in the forest. That basically means I was parkouring.
Parkouring over trees,
Look,
just like
Disney Tarzan sliding down vines is different than jumping over a
But you
waist
guys
high
know
wall
what
from
parkour
5
is,
feet
right?
away.
It's city like
Yeah.
free
Of
running.
course, I know
Literally,
what parkour is.
not gonna
I
have
lived
any
in a
parkour
forest.
in
A forest is basically just a natural park. That's why it's
Natural
called
Literally
park
made for cities.
park. It's the core of the park.
I'm
Okay.
attacking! Stop!
like
I'm attacking! I'm swinging a sword!
All right,
yeah,
Swig.
get it.
All
Tim.
right. God. Fantastic.
14.
You do
Yeah.
not hit. It has readied itself and sees you coming, sees you try to
No.
attack over with a great axe, or I thought it was a great axe, a
It
great
was
sword.
a great sword.
A
yeah.
great sword, and barely, and just kind of like, kind of jumps / like, dashes out of the way to the, about this far away, I guess. Kind of narrowly missing the tip of your sword. It was very close. But
Just
now
the
it's found
tip.
himself kind
Oh,
of behind
no.
Ragas.
Ah,
Oh, very close. Big dragon, man.
I don't need your commentary.
I apologize. I'm
Shoot
I'm still
her!
holding my sling. Like
All right, Zora, what you got?
The explorer.
All right, well, I'm not going to rush the wall because I'm not crazy.
Wow. What a team player.
Y'all didn't even sweep it up properly, fool.
we did not.
Is that guy like visible? Is that goblin visible from where I'm standing?
The other goblin, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have, like, the other goblin has set up to try and ready his bow and arrow, so he's revealed himself by now. The other
Alright.
goblin you can see as well.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
Can I let go of my sling?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, you
crack
should
him?
be able to do
Oh,
that.
Oh,
Yeah, go
As
ahead.
soon as
Yeah.
Do your
So
sling.
this is what it. All right, do your sling.
You hit the goblin to the right, and it takes 5 damage.
I was off by 1?
You were off by 1, man.
I can't tell numbers, but yes.
Seems like it. I mean, if you,
I mean, I just did the math here where a 14 was a miss and a 15 was a hit. I'm like,
I did say
Not
you.
all goblins are
barely
equal, okay?
avoided.
Maybe that other goblin is just a little bit more nimble.
He could
Maybe don't be on your face. Maybe stand up and be useful.
be.
Maybe you should have been able to learn how to jump over a fucking 3-foot wall.
So it's like, wait.
Hey, I jumped over it. I
Motherfucker, I
just
didn't even
didn't
try.
land. Okay.
I didn't even try because I thought that was a dumb idea. I was going to breathe fire through the house, through the wall.
Yo,
Mm.
I don't know.
All right, now Zora, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Sacred flame on the goblin that was just hit.
Okay,
Ooh. Ooh.
that does not hit. I forget. Do I have to do an dexterity save? I have to do a dexterity save for this one. Sorry, it's not. It's an
Oh,
armor
okay.
class. Let's do it.
Mm.
You do not
Oh
hit.
god, that's high.
No, that's
Boy.
I don't know what
Oh,
a
boy.
sacred flame looks like, but this goblin kind of does like a matrix move and kind of just avoids it. It's fine.
Oh,
I turn to Zora and say, "They move like they. You move like they do. How'd you do that?"
All right, now it's the second goblin's turn, the injured goblin's turn, and it's going to take some revenge on the guy that slingshotted him. So it sets up its arrows right towards Baleanor.
Oh no, he's aiming his arrow at
I
me.
thought you said the second goblin went after. Wait, because Baleanor went, right? And I was after Baleanor.
So
don't
Baleanor
know,
had
this
a
one goes
ready
after
action.
Zora.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's a reflex.
He was basically in the XCOM Overwatch position.
Yeah, ready to go.
I don't think it hits you,
Oh no, I'm allergic to arrows.
right? You have an armor class of like 14 or something.
Oh wow, it's only 8.
Yeah. So it tries to
Let's
hit you,
go.
but it's clearly dazed after the blow of the slingshot. Plus, it just dodged a sacred flame or some such. So it's very off. It's got like one eye kind of closed, and it totally skirts by the side and bounces off the wall behind you. And now it's back to Baleanor's turn, his actual turn.
All right, so now that he's there, oh man, we actually have both of them on the ground.
Wait, didn't I have a bonus dice from
No,
Bardic
one of them on the
Inspiration that I've
ground.
never used?
You do, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I should
But I
waste
never
anything
used
on
it.
these guys.
You can just save it, though.
honestly.
Hey, you
I
can use it
have
for
Oh, okay.
actually.
Okay.
Give me one sec.
Next
here.
time, next turn, a goblin fucking dies. At least one dies.
So after he misses that shot, I'm gonna use my vicious mockery cantrip and just start railing at it. Railing him with insults like, you couldn't hit me if you had 3 eyes. Like these foolish goblins.
Does it work?
Dude, you got him.
Let's find out.
That's pretty
This
savage.
one- Where is my thing? Here we go.
A wisdom save.
only
All
gonna
right,
do
let's try this
one.
out.
One whole
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, you're
Man,
like,
I'm not gonna do
couldn't hit
more.
me if you had 3 eyes. You have blind eye. You're blind. You're stupid. And the goblin starts to cry a little
Dum-dum.
bit. Really hurts his feelings. Takes 1
And
point
also
of
the good
damage.
part about it is that it does have disadvantage on the next attack. So
Ooh, okay.
it's 1
alright.
damage, but it's still something.
That's nice. That's nice. All right, now it is Ragas' turn.
So does it take a full turn to get up?
No. Like you can get
Okay.
up from prone. We already went over that.
Okay. All right.
You would take movement, but I think you're in a close enough quarter to do something.
Get him,
yeah.
Tiger.
Would get up and would immediately go for the goblin that is not being attacked by the others.
Yeah, the healthy one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do your thing.
Ooh. Now, I did roll a 14 and miss before.
Yeah, you miss. So you try to steady yourself after getting up from kind of pseudo tackling the goblin, but you're still a little dazed and confused your surroundings. Plus, he kind of moved in response to Makai's attack, so you kind of swing and just barely miss him where he was previously standing. And now it is that exact goblin's turn. So clearly, you're the closest guy here. It's got its scimitar ready to go, and it attacks Ragas.
Oh!
What was
Yikes.
it? That was a natural 20? Oh, it was
Why
18
are
plus
these
5. Gotcha.
This goblin, this is the one with the
That was an
crossbows, right?
18, not a natural 20.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
has a
otherwise,
plus
it would be
5.
green.
It has a +5.
Yeah, so do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a player character.
And we're meant to be able to die to monsters.
What is it like?
It
Right.
takes 6 damage.
16.
So it's ready. It's ready to
Sorry.
go, man. It's had its scimitar out in the first place. It dodged and weaved a bunch of attacks, and it just slices you immediately after you try to hit it with the staff, and it gets you right across the chest.
That's fine. I live for this.
Ouch.
All right, yeah. Now it's Makai's turn.
Not even worried.
Now it is a little bit awkward for Makai because the goblin's kind of behind Ragas at this point.
What about the other one that Baleanor shot at?
He's in range. I think you could get to him.
Fuck yeah, he's in range. I'm gonna swing my killing stick.
Finish him.
Okay, you get as
Order,
close as
sir.
possible.
Dragon.
Close as possible
All
to
right.
swing your killing stick.
Oh,
Once
Wait,
again,
don't you
bonus
have a,
dice.
you sing
what
that
about your-
great.
Yes, yes. The
You
bardic.
swing the great sword, but it's so great, you're just kind of like in slow motion. You're like, and the goblin just kind of sidesteps.
Use your inspiration.
I'm using my inspiration.
Well, it kind of sidesteps backwards, so you gotta kind of go after it.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Red poison. This one's for panic switch. We're getting in there. All right. All right. One more swing. Oh, there
There
it
you
is.
go. All right, this
That's
time
for you,
you're
panic
like,
switch. We did it.
you really
Oh,
get
yeah.
it set up,
And
and
I'm
you're
just
like,
gonna-
gonna do
yeah,
it
I'm-
this time. And it's not
I got you with the
anticipating you
song.
having 2 actions, God forbid. So it kind of stands there dumbfounded as you once again
Try-
swing your
let's
great
do-
sword. You cleave it in half. In fact, it goes right through the middle.
Beautiful song.
2 parts of the goblin split on the floor.
I got that at some random store in Puerto Rico, by the way, and it doesn't really play.
Oh.
It's my official prop for the show.
You know
Does it
what,
have- Oh, you got a show prop. That's sick.
You gotta do the El
Wait.
Dorado thing, where like whenever something like whenever they have like a good snapback, you know what I mean? They go.
Yeah, like the crazy. Man, it's hard to play with one hand because I got pushed to talk right now, so it's like.
Oh.
Baleanor's that good though.
Nice. All right. Now it is Zora's turn.
Uh,
Now I have my show prop.
all right, well,
Damn.
then- okay.
Holy shit.
Frostmourne hungers.
All right, I'm gonna try to climb the wall now.
Oh, that's crazy.
5, 10. Well, you're kind of the same scenario as Makai, where you kind of get stuck just premature.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I can still see them though, right?
Yeah, you can still see him. For sure.
I'll try again.
Now we all go show props. Sick.
Okay. All right. So
Ooh.
you do the sacred flame, which I imagine is just a flame, and this time it's
Not just a flame, it's sacred.
too focused on Ragas that it doesn't anticipate a spellcaster, and suddenly flame erupts on its left arm and it screams out in pain. So it takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Well done, cleric.
So now it's as it goes back to Baleanor's turn. The other goblin died.
All right. So let's see. So both of them. Yeah, if I try to shoot them, what I have to, if I use a sling here, I have to get it past one of them, right? One of my homies.
Makai and Ragas are kind of giving you line of sight blockers.
All
little
right.
bit.
So in that case, I'm gonna try to move forward here. At least so that there's only one. I
Okay.
can't even
Yeah.
tell. It's,
You use up 20 feet, so you could even get over the wall.
okay, you think so? Eh,
Heh.
he's having a little trouble.
He just gives out when he climbs over the wall.
Makai,
Like he runs at it, and then as soon as he gets to the 3-foot wall, he's kind of just like, swings one leg over it, and then it's like, and then he swings his other leg over, like falls on his back for a second, rolls in
Pulls his
style, and
groin
gets up
muscle
like
a little
nothing
bit.
happened.
Oh,
I thought you were a good bard.
Alright.
I have good dexterity. God.
Yep, and then I'm going to try to just hit him with my dagger here.
Okay.
So I do this all in one motion, by the way. So I hop over the wall like an idiot, roll, get up, and then I stab him.
damn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the acrobatics prove a little too much for the bard that never learned juggling or acrobatics. And as you get up, you're kind of toppling still. You're like, and roll, and just kind of miss him a little bit. So
Totally missed.
no damage done.
Oh.
And now it is
I should
Ragas'
stick to
turn.
music. Oh, I was not that type of performer anyway.
And Ragas not to be outdone by the tiny little man that was able to successfully jump over a wall without falling over. Well, now go to
Ragas,
finish the
insane with jealousy.
enters a rage. No.
Ugh.
Oh shoot! I
man.
forgot.
Roll, bro.
I keep forgetting to do something. Shoot, never mind. Oh well.
Okay, well. Unfortunately, as you try to hit the goblin and the staff, he's currently enraged by getting fire on his left arm, and he's actually quite quick right now, and moves off to the side once again out of the arc of your staff and away from Baleanor as well, kind of ending up, a bit diagonal from where you are. And it is his turn to go, so he will go after Ragas once again with his scimitar. He absolutely misses. He thinks he's pretty badass, but he remembers that his burned arm is the one that holds the scimitar, and he kind of goes,
Yes.
"Oh God!" Doesn't do very much. It's Makai's
Well, isn't
turn.
that a 1? That's a 1, isn't it? From our
Yep.
goblin.
Yeah.
+5. Yeah, man.
I think
Unfortunately
maybe
for
that
you
sword
guys,
falls out of his hand and he shits himself and dies. What do you think?
and that one hardly ever goes totally bad for the
Damn it.
the AI here.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I was going to check. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they drop the weapon or something. You know.
Look, man,
Okay.
he's got a burned arm. He's
Look.
Anakin right
Scimitar
now.
breaks.
Look,
Go
fear
back
dragon.
around.
Okay. Fear dragon. Okay.
He trips and falls on it.
So I'm gonna take a swing at the last remaining goblin.
Okay.
Move in position and take the swing because I need to.
You can kind of, you can kind of go here.
There?
Yeah.
Like there.
Makai rolls a 1. Makai drops his weapon and impales himself with it.
No.
All right, here we go. Finish him.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, 15.
After so many unsuccessful attempts, you get another fantastic hit on a goblin as it slices him right down the shoulder of his burned arm. It actually cuts off that side of his body,
Easy.
and he falls limp to the ground. Defeated
Easy.
both goblins. GG.
Not sure if you guys noticed, but my kill count continues to rise.
That it does. Yeah, you are as strong as you say you are.
You're welcome, little one. You're welcome.
I'm so glad you're on our side.
Listen,
Thank you for
you're
that
quite
song.
good
It
at
was terrible.
climbing up walls.
Well, it's hard to play with one hand, but I tried my best.
I'm sure you're very used to playing with your instrument with one hand, little one.
And he kind of does a nervous laugh.
All right, so you guys are now in this room, which, as you take a look around, you see that it's pretty filthy. Stains on the walls, the hides are old and dusty and kind of gross. A fire pit is off in the corner of the room, and it has been used by many creatures over the ages, probably. The eastern side of the southern wall, that's the one that you just went over. So yeah, that's basically what you see upon first glance. Just an old, dirty, dusty room with a door to the left of you guys.
Oh, another door. Oh, nice.
Ragas goes for the door.
God damn it.
And Baleanor will just kind of take a real nice glance of the room, or at least some kind of a sweep, if there's anything that he missed at the first glance.
Sure.
Would that be perception?
Yeah.
Or...
It finds nothing much. Jerky that's pretty bad, spoiled. Wine that has
Ugh.
gone into
Jerky
vinegar.
is bad and it's
Spoiled
spoiled.
jerky? God damn, has it been in there for 100 years?
Probably.
Does jerky even expire? It's amazing.
Maybe it's not jerky. It's like the Futurama
it's jerky.
Egyptian mummy.
What is jerky?
Mhm.
It's dried out meat.
Dried up meat.
Try it out, yeah.
Salted, dried
It's
up
meant
meat.
to. Yeah, they used to do that back in the day to when fridges didn't exist, so
Yeah.
that meat didn't just go bad.
Didn't you ever go to Williamsburg? Oh my God.
No.
gosh.
Yeah, flipping West Coasters.
No. All right.
Anyways.
Too much sunshine. That's your problem.
You don't get
All right.
taught about the early days. Good old 1776 when freedom first reigned over the world. Anyways.
All right. So there's not a whole lot in this room, and we basically just have a door. We've cut through that line of goblins.
Ah, yes. Another one of Ragas' specialties. Here.
Okay, I think we didn't see anything, right?
I'd just be chilling
room,
on
no.
this little fire, here fire pit, you see.
Ragas will open the door. The next room.
Yeah, I had a look, but I have an even worse look. I have a man's look.
Wait. Check the
You know
door
what I mean?
for traps, yo. Well, I guess perception would have maybe, yeah.
Ragas is already committed to opening the door and will not metagame.
Did it.
Okay, so you
This is gonna bite you in the ass one day.
open
Maybe
the door?
not today. Maybe not tomorrow.
Ragas will open the door.
Okay. The door opens, and at first sight, you see kind of a hallway with
Okay.
where you're looking. It's to the right, I suppose. There's the entrance.
Now there is I'm not sure if this is meant to be seen, but we do see a little line there.
Oh,
Dragon
that's from
Dungeon Master.
that's from me again. I'm gonna try it, guys. If this breaks everything, I'm gonna be really upset. Clear drawings. Okay, it didn't do anything.
Okay.
Good?
Those
We're
were
good.
describing the crenellations from earlier. So it's gone now.
Yeah. We
Didn't
love-
reveal anything on
we
accident.
learning on here.
Ragas will step forward and peek around the corner. Unless someone else has something to
Okay.
do.
Do you have like a sneak or something?
Wow, that is a hint and a half. Do you have resist to fire traps, perhaps? Yeah, a cheeky little dodge roll, maybe. Flavored.
What would it be besides
like that.
besides just a dexterity roll?
Is there really no sneak? That's surprising.
Stealth.
I
Actually,
think
there's
there's
stealth.
stealth,
Yeah, there's
Actually,
got to be.
I fucking love
One
that our
minute.
giant barbarian is trying to stealth lead.
I have a
through
plus
things.
one.
We literally have a.
He grew up in the
like a-
woods. He's trained
Yeah,
from
he
deer
did.
watching.
Okay,
I
and-
learned how to hunt.
I take it back because you rolled well. That's
There
the
we
only
go.
reason. That's the only reason I take it back.
So before you kind of go off to look past the wall here, you see that there's what looks like a ring for arrow practice, the target practice, filled with straw and all that. And as you kind of step forward to kind of peek around the band, you see that it is in fact a target practice room. And you see more target practice. You kind of look behind and you see that there is once again the crenellated half wall, and it's also an adjective or an adverb.
Oh,
Adjective.
wow.
And that there are goblins
words.
currently doing target practice.
Oh, and we're in the range.
Yes.
Oh.
But we have.
I'm gonna
at least
get a
some
whiskey.
Kind of,
We should
advantage.
Nice.
we should just go
Second
back
half.
the way we came. There's another 3-foot wall. We'll never make it.
Yeah, you guys give up so easy.
Let us abandon this quest. It is folly. Okay, Ragas will kind of quietly turn and just kind of whisper to the other people behind him. Kind of say hey, there are 2 more goblins beyond a wall. Would we like to try and catch these more by surprise?
Oh, I'm sorry. It should be 3. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
There you go.
Ooh.
Great.
Was there anything on these goblins' bodies, by the way,
Cool,
that I can
cool,
loot?
cool.
It's a fair question. Let me take a look here if there's anything.
Yeah, Zora, get it.
No, there wasn't anything to really be had.
Aw.
They weren't adventuring. They didn't carry anything with them except their weapons. So if you wanted a scimitar,
Cemetery, yeah.
Nah, I'm okay.
You could throw the scimitar at them,
As a distraction.
or for damage.
well, how likely is it to hit?
Okay.
All right, so you tell the others that it's a target range. and that there are 3 goblins currently practicing. They don't know about your presence. The walls are thick enough to hide the attacking and battle of the next wall over, but they are clearly ready to go for a battle.
Who can run that far? Yeah, right? There's no caltrops here, so 1, 2...
5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I have an idea. Do we have enough
110.
paper to make a cardboard cutout
Oh my
that
God.
looks like the wall?
How light? I know, right? How light would these things be? Like the little target practice things, you know?
Well, they're
Are
like
they attached to the
dummies.
ground? Are they bolted to the ground? Can you pick them up and?
They're like
Run at them with
stabbed
it?
onto a piece of wood that has like a base, and they're a bunch of dummies. Someone in chat suggests using the dead goblins as puppets.
Yeah, what if we put the quarterstaff up the bottom? One
Weekend
of them
at
would just be
Bernie's!
like, "Hey guys, look behind you for 5 minutes."
Okay,
Because it
so
looks like-
I can make a distraction, and I have a shield. So
Okay. Ragas
Okay,
accepts.
let's do this.
Well, you guys can kind of get a pre-plan going, so
All right, we got 2 goblins and the potential to maybe rip these things off the ground.
So if that's a 3-foot wall, you can breathe fire, right? Over that wall without
Yes.
climbing
I'm
it.
saying.
All right. Do we have a plan besides that? Because I might just, if you want me to, I can try and do that immediately.
I think if
I was
you-
gonna suggest it.
You
yeah,
stand
because
here,
If you were the one to stand
Stand
here,
where?
yeah,
Here?
yeah,
right, where
and
Ragas
you
was standing
could
before.
run in and up to the wall and breathe fire.
All right. Gotta say, I liked the quarterstaff up the asshole of the dead goblin idea more, but
Me too.
I will for the Democratic Party. I'll go
Let me
for it.
create a distraction first.
Oh, okay.
All right, what
Yeah,
kind of
about-
distraction do you got?
How about
How about,
this?
how about a goblin with the quarter staff? No,
I was gonna say, how about this? Zora
Hey
can
guys,
create
look
a
behind you. What is it?
Hello.
Zora can create a distraction to
Mhm.
buy time for Makai to breathe fire,
Yeah.
and then Ragas can run over and try and jump the wall and get physical with them, and then Baleanor can.
We can't hear what you're. I can't hear what you're saying. Are you guys talking?
yeah,
Hello?
we're talking. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear?
Yeah. Hello.
I
Hello.
couldn't hear the rest of what he's saying.
Oh,
Oh,
You
yeah.
still
I,
hear me?
I can hear everything.
I can.
I guess repeat it, but stronger, feardragon.
Okay.
Use your big
Fuerte.
boy voice.
All
Alright, so what we should do first
I think Olivia literally can't hear anything.
Yeah, can you not hear us at all?
Olivia.
Let me.
Hold on.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, I
Hello?
can hear you guys. I couldn't
Okay.
hear Fear Dragon.
Weird.
It's for the best, really.
So what did you say? Okay, I'm making the distraction, and then he's gonna breathe fire, and then I didn't hear what you said after that. I can't hear what you're saying with that stupid ass voice.
All right. So Ragas will run in afterward. So Ragas will. I will run in afterwards and jump the fence after the lizard man has breathed his fire,
Okay.
and Baleanor can support from afar, like the tiny
Exactly,
man
yeah.
does.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it
And
sound?
then
Alright.
what- yeah, so you got the distraction first. So
Yeah. So,
So
I
what
guess
is
I'm
the,
going
what
in
is the
first.
distraction? Is it like a spell?
Yeah.
Oh.
how does it work?
Basically I can create illusions. So I'll cause them I'll create an illusion behind them. So they'll turn around and then you can run forward.
Oh, that's perfect. You're so smart.
Okay. So is that something you can automatically do? You have to roll for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I don't think there's anything yeah. So that's all I
Oh, there's no roll.
Oh, there's no roll.
yeah,
Okay.
it just happens. So I'm gonna create like a sound sound behind them. So they'll be forced to look.
Okay, so suddenly a loud sound, like a banging, comes from behind the goblins, and all three of them look to see who might have intruded on their practice.
Go in.
Oh, I'm going in. Rush B.
Rush
All right.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go. All right. I'm rushing in as fast as I can go. So I'm a 30-foot
Yes.
maneuver. Actually, 15 is what I need, right? So like right there. Wait,
Yeah, one. Wait,
that's my head.
One,
You
Okay.
said it's a cone, yeah, right? So perfect.
4, 5 times 5 is 25. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
no,
good.
fuck these dudes up.
So it's 15 feet, right, from here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
So it is 2d6 damage. What? Hang on, wait. Yes, 2d6 while I'm level 2. And just letting you know, the creature in the area of the exhalation must make a dexterity saving throw. And the DC for this saving throw equals 8 plus your constitution plus your proficiency.
Which
Uh,
is
I don't know.
8.
Can I just link this
Oh yeah, yeah. You link it will probably be
right
better.
there? So now you can read it.
Yeah.
Well, 8
And I
plus
will roll.
const plus proficiency.
And I'll roll 2d6 just because fuck yeah.
8 plus 4, so 12 plus proficiency bonus. Where's proficiency? Tool proficiency.
Fire it up. On a turn of the heat.
Someone tell me where proficiency is. Oh god. Oh, there it is. 12, so 14.
Got it.
So I have to beat 14 with dexterity, you said? Yeah, dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Flamin'.
Whoop. Let's pop this bad boy
My
out
goose
here.
is getting cooked.
Alrighty then. The far left one rolls. Not good enough. Middle one
Word.
rolls. Good enough. Third one rolls. Good enough.
Good.
Oh, what the
enough.
shit?
Yikes.
So you deal. So as you suck in your breath and you breathe out this humongous, awesome ball of fire, you kind of start to the left. So the first goblin, still very surprised, does take full damage here and actually gets burnt to a crisp. So you do kill one of the goblins. The other goblins, while not really noticing the attack, do hear this, the scampering of feet and kind of get alerted a little bit. They kind of instantly take a step back from anyone who's behind them. And maybe you run out of, breath a little bit. You kind of go,
Too many cigars stuck on the island. Lung capacity ain't what it used to be. It's all right.
Exactly. And you don't quite reach them. So they turn around, and now the initiative can be rolled for everyone.
Chat says they take half, but it's up to you, DM. If you say they take 0, I'm down with it. That's fine. We normally do have some D&D nerds watching our D&D stuff.
On
Oh,
a failed
absolutely.
save and half as much on a successful one.
It even says it in the thing.
Yeah.
In fact, I could even read myself with my own eyes and brain.
Well, you should have
Says
read
it right
that
there.
part too. I'm just kidding. Half as much as a successful one. Yeah, you're right. So they both take 4
So
damage.
far.
So you still kind of run out of breath,
yeah.
but not as
Fuck yeah.
bad.
It's just the
Yeah,
breath.
they get like the last bit.
Yeah,
Like,
a little toasted.
like that
Well,
last
hasn't,
bit.
yeah, he hasn't brushed his teeth for a little bit, so they're just kind of like, wow.
I just go halitosis. That's what I say when I breathe.
How often can you do that?
Breath weapon once per rest, I think.
Oh,
It's not too often.
I figure 3 goblins. Let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's as many goblins as you'll probably face today.
Rest before next room.
So the 2 goblins take a lot of damage, right? Let's actually go ahead and roll initiative. He kind of took your surprise turn.
Aw. We had a whole thing planned. I was
Nice.
gonna go next.
You are going
I
next.
mean, you might just go next here.
I know you're probably going to be
19's
going,
a pretty fucking good roll, bro. I don't know if you've played D&D before, but...
Oh, you're not going next.
Oh, come on!
Oh, you're not going next.
This game's
Are you
shit!
kidding? Rigged.
That's amazing.
Rigged AF.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna ask to see. I'm gonna ask for desktop share through Discord right now. I want to
See these
see
dice.
your roll20 hacks. I want to see that roll20hack.exe running in the task manager right now.
Oh look, I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Get out of
snap.
here. Cheater.
I can't believe it.
Makai also has to roll
Unbelievable.
initiative, so.
Absolute shenanigans.
Makai?
4.
Oh, okay,
Get ready
fine.
for it. It's gonna be like a 3.
It's gonna be a 20.
11.
All right.
It's almost half.
Better
Alright.
than Baleanor and Zora.
I know, right?
So first of all, the first goblin who goes, the one with the right goblin here, who got the natural 20, he actually takes a shot at you guys. Now he's gonna take a shot at Makai because he's pretty much the only one in vision right now. So let's go ahead and do that. He does not hit you. You probably pretty good against it. He's a little singed. He's not really putting his heart into it, and it kind of just bounces off you and your scales. Second guy goes. Actually, no, I think I have to do it this way. So that guy, he shoots the bow. Doesn't really do very much. He realizes he's injured. He's on fire. He's not killing this gigantic dragon, who's probably angry because they stole a dragon. He decides to skedaddle, and they have a bonus action to disengage. So he tries to disengage, and he.
I'm just like, what? Weak.
He's pretty successful since you're not really within range of him. So I don't even know if I have to do something here.
Weak.
I really thought we were gonna get the ambush and all of us are gonna get to move.
Yeah, I think you can just disengage. So
Okay.
since you're not like in physical range to restrain him, so the goblin scampers off here, and goes into the what you see now is a room. Makai can see that there's a door behind them. Doop. He kind of exits through there. The other goblin is also, he's going to have similar minds here. He's going to go ahead and take a shot at you.
At me.
Yep. And this time he hits for 8 piercing damage.
What the fuck?
He doesn't feel as singed, I suppose. He's
Damn.
not quite as scared, and he takes a shot at you, and he sees you, howl in pain. Feels pretty good about himself, and you know what? He's actually going to stay.
Oh, he's feeling good about it.
A
Feeling pretty
fatal
confident.
mistake.
Pretty
Yes.
A fatal mistake.
A very fatal mistake.
20 minutes later, we have another carpet armor rug on the ground.
Yeah, its name is Ragas.
Huh?
Its name will be Ragas.
No, I'm like nearly naked.
Don't remind me.
What is Ragas? Yeah.
Get unarmored bonus.
So now it is, Ragas' turn. So what are you doing?
Ragas will run forward
5, 10,
and
15,
attack.
20.
Wait, am I really that far back? Shit. Oh,
Apparently.
Shit.
I thought I was closer.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
I mean, I have 10 range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
No, you're up by
Really?
5.
Wow, I actually can't get in range. That's actually ridiculous.
Oh,
I
no.
really thought I was like the second person up. But...
Well, you have no one to blame but yourself for this one.
I think
Unless
Ragas
you got
will
wall
run
hacks, I
over
mean-
toward this door and just like prepare for any enemies that would run through. Like if anything comes through, you would immediately want to attack it.
Okay.
Ready in the quarterstaff, eh?
He's not quarterstaff anymore. He's at half staff.
Oh, that's actually good. Get it? Tee tee.
Why are you guys laughing?
No reason. It's fine.
That's funny.
All right, so you prepare for anyone who might come out of that door, and then next up it is Maynard, Makai.
Maynarde.
Maynard Makai.
Minimica.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So
no.
you try to bridge the distance, right? You kind of go 5, whoops, a daisy, and then up to the goblin, who seems prepared for your attack, as you had to kind of do that straddle thing that Baleanor did. You're kind of like, here we go, all right, and he just kind of deftly moves out of the way of your greatsword. Does
I'm just
take
like,
any
stand
damage.
still, you little shit.
Next up, we do have
Me.
Baleanor.
Just so you know, this would have been perfect for Meepo, this situation. Throwing
I
him over the wall.
know. So when you move through somebody, what is it? It's you add
For
a
every
5 to
foot
it?
you take, it takes an additional foot, like kind of thing. So just like
Okay.
twice as much.
So if I move through
passive
Zora,
versus-
that's gonna take me 15 rather than 10.
Wouldn't it take 10 instead of 5?
So if I go like 5, 10, usually this
Right?
would be 15 now. Instead.
Oh, yes, you are correct about that.
All right. And then
Take the shot.
Yep. 5, 10. I think this is okay. That seems like a decent angle that I can try to shoot it from with my sling.
Agreed, unless you get a 1.
Shoot her.
All right. I'm swinging it. I'm slinging it.
Unfortunately, as you try to line it up, you realize that you're using a slingshot like a 12-year-old, and it doesn't really go that far. Your heart isn't in it either.
Wow. Apologies to
wasn't a
all
quick
the
shot.
12s watching right now. God damn.
I know, right?
You're young on
They're like
Twitch.
slings in their hands right now. Like, what?
Yes.
Jeez.
So
Yeah, he's a hero.
the rock falls just short of the goblin, and he kind of looks up and sneers at you, and is clearly doing a goblin grin. Yeah,
How dare you?
yeah. And now to Zora, yes.
I think that's
Okay,
four-
so it's 1, 2, 3, right?
That's 15. Now you got 3 more.
That's. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
30 in
shit.
total.
1.
That's
I'm
down,
gonna hop over here then
Yeah,
and beat the shit out of him.
get it.
Nice. Smack him. Smack him dead.
Whack 'em.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
This goblin is getting bolder by the second. He sees you come after him, and he's like, "Oh shit! It's kind of like a half orc. Like this could be really scary." And then he realizes that you're a puny cleric, and you kind of lift up your warhammer, but you're a little out of practice, being all praying to
half
God
orc.
and
She's giant.
stuff. And you kind of go
This
like,
god,
"Ugh."
this god of yours.
You know, like if
That's
it was that
true.
carnival
That's
game, it just
cute.
kind of go like, "Whoa," you know. So it
On
doesn't
closer
really-
Oh my God,
inspection, on closer
God.
inspection, this goblin looks surprisingly like Scarlett Johansson and is wearing a cat suit and seems to just be flipping around.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. Now it is the goblin's turn.
Damn.
So,
Turns out Black Widow
he
did not get
stayed, and it was
cancelled.
right, man. He made the right call. Unreal.
He's very
Wow.
unimpressed with Zora, but he's mad at Makai, and he steps over to face Makai square up and takes out his scimitar and
Bring it, bitch!
does
Get
not
some!
hit him. Makai
Get
is
some!
he's too ready. He's too bloodthirsty. He's ready to go, so he kind of just nimbly dodges out of the way.
I
Now it's
scream
his turn.
easy into his face. Easy
Weak.
clap is what I say to this goblin directly to his face. Like this close to his face. Easy clap.
Like that close, yo.
Yeah, the scimitar is just like just glances off the suit. It's like, come on.
Ragas shouts out from the side, "When is clapping difficult?"
You know, as
When
he
you roll for it,
as he swings and he misses you, and you yell, "What did you yell at him?"
easy clap.
You said easy clap. He actually gets spooked and realizes he probably can't take on 4 people and uses his bonus action to disengage.
Oh,
I'm directly next to
no.
him, so I get a free attack.
Yeah?
Don't
Come
try
on.
and skim my
Attack
D&D
of
knowledge.
opportunity.
You're actually near him. Unfortunately, you do not get to hit him. You don't grapple him. You try to go after with a sword, but he like quickly moves out of the way and once again barely
Can I?
avoids the tip of the sword.
Oh, you have to be
Yeah,
directly,
Zora's
or
right there.
is
Zora's right there.
diagonal?
Zora's right there. Go, go, go,
Diagonal
go,
good?
go. Opportunity. Go, 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 go.
I hope.
I can, right?
Is that how it would go?
Yeah. I mean, she's 5 feet. She's right next to him. She
Yeah.
should get the attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
True.
Yeah,
I think we've been
guess,
counting diagonals as.
Yeah,
Right.
trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
God
on,
fucking rolls, man. Jesus.
All right. He kind of dodges out of the great sword, and he's also like, Warhammer, nuh-uh. I'm out of here.
I'm like, who
Black
is he?
Widow over here, man. This goblin's in a cat suit. It's got like some fucking Batman harpoon guns. Like, get his head out of there. I'm like, Jesus
He's not a
Christ.
goblin at all.
Wrong,
He's just
wrong
goblin
IP.
suit, right? It's just-
This is ridiculous.
God.
It's a treasure goblin, man. That's what it is from freaking Diablo.
It's from Diablo.
The,
It's like one of those crystal lizards from Dark Souls. Just scampers off the edge,
Yeah.
kills itself. You don't get its treasure.
is that true? You guys didn't even get an opportunity attack?
I don't.
Yeah, I would have. I didn't read anything about disengage actually having opportunity.
Oh.
Your movement
Oh,
doesn't
because
provoke
it's not
opportunity.
it's not just a try and move past. It's like an ability.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind
well,
of.
we
Yeah.
missed anyway.
Well, yeah, you missed. It was fun. It was more fun this way.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe next time they'll just be like a Pokemon. There's no grappling a Pokemon while it runs away.
Yeah,
It's the Goblin's action mechanic.
Goblin ability. So it's
Yeah.
called Nimble Escape.
Yep. He's pretty good.
What a
Um,
little
I
whore.
should've
All right,
recruited him.
both of them escape, pretty injured, but they go and go into the next room. So,
Man, that's not good.
what are you guys gonna
We
do
literally
now?
killed 0 goblins. Oh no, I killed
We
1.
did.
I killed one.
How sad.
Mm.
How sad. And we got the jump on them too. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it's incredibly embarrassing instead of just a little
It's
bit.
very. Like if this was like some kind of a role playing game where people were actually watching us, I would just be ducking
I would
my
be
head.
embarrassed. It's a good thing
Yeah.
it's just the 4 of
My
us
face
inside
would
of this
be
dungeon
in
and
my
this isn't a
palm.
show online.
Right. So
Hmm.
that's good.
That is good. That's a small saving grace, a glass half full, if you will.
That's it. Yeah.
I feel like we did this scenario correctly. We had the strategy. It seemed correct. But, you know, just didn't have the follow through.
Didn't quite work out. Just like
No.
StarCraft, you had a good strategy, but the execution was one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the right composition, but the wrong execution.
Yeah.
Right
So,
into a disruptor never.
But it was random, and you realize you were playing like a different race, and you're like, oh shit.
what do you guys want to do? Look
So this is
around, chase
weird.
after him, open the doors.
I mean, this room doesn't look incredibly laden with stuff. Like, I can see that there's a fire pit again. At least it looks like a fire pit. Might as well do a perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to be quick
Go-
with
go
it
ahead
too.
and roll.
So I would say.
As a quick note, just for the
Oops,
opportunity
that's
attack,
persuasion. Ignore that.
Go ahead.
as a quick note, just for the future, you can make an attack of opportunity when a hostile creature that you see moves out of your reach. So I think that if
But
you
the
they were in your
disengage
reach
action
before,
is different. I think that's what they were saying.
He
is
said
'cause
it
was a
specifically if-
disengage action.
Is different if it's a bonus action as well. It's okay.
Because disengage is different.
oh
than just
yeah,
moving
you can
out,
avoid
so-
provoking an attack of opportunity by taking the disengage action.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is just a special thing. They're cowards and they can escape. So
They are a bunch of bitches. That is true.
yeah,
Slippery
we got
electric-
that correct
gel.
now, because it's probably gonna come up.
I
later,
rolled a 16 perception.
Yes, you did. So first of all, you notice that one goblin, the goblin that you kill, it has something useful, and I'm just gonna go ahead and roll one
Yeah.
d2. Right. You find that the goblin who had died had a silver flask of dwarven make and looks quite expensive, around 45 to 50 gold.
Easy, Zora.
Yo.
Don't hold me back.
Easy.
That's what Zora does. Hey,
Easy,
hey.
girl.
I think we should have a
I-
drinking contest.
I see her back arching and her nostrils flaring as soon as this flask comes out of the pocket. I was like, all right, just getting her to calm down over here. Take it, splash some water in your face or something.
Take it though. Who's gonna take it?
I'm
Nobody.
gonna
we
take
should
it.
have a
I'm,
drinking
I killed the
contest
fucking
to
thing. I'm
determine
taking it.
who
It's
should
like,
have
yeah.
the flask.
Fuck that over here.
Your hand moves forward, and I'm just like, no,
No.
stop it.
Okay. You know what? See if you get healed then. See if you get healed.
Ah, shit! Don't be like that.
It's a flask of goblin
I call your
wine,
bluff.
which is
I call
quite
your bluff. I
vile.
take the wine. I take the flask. I
going
call
for
your
it?
bluff. You won't not heal me.
That then.
Yep.
See-
We'll see about that.
All right,
is
put
that?
it,
We're
put, it,
breaking up.
put it in your inventory so don't
We're
forget.
seeing other people now. That's it.
We've been
All
seeing
right.
other people for.
Yeah.
I must have just missed
Alright.
it because Baleanor would have been like, "Ooh."
Well, if
So
you guys have to note this, I'm not going to remember.
hang on, I
Yeah,
gotta figure out where to. I actually don't know where to put it.
Document everything. In your items
Yeah, just
at the very
inventory.
bottom of your page. Yeah.
Uh,
Equipment.
Bottom center.
oh right, I actually have like yeah. Okay, so it's a goblin flask worth what was it? 40 gold.
45 to 50 gold.
45, 50 gold. And how much does it weigh? Doesn't matter. Probably like 0.5 or something.
Yeah, let's just say 0.5. I don't think we're gonna worry about being encumbered, but if you guys start picking up weapons left and right, like it's Skyrim.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. If we get encumbered, we can't fast travel. So keep that in mind, guys.
I
Yeah.
pick up the rock 3-foot wall and try to bring it with us.
That could be useful.
If there are any loose stones on it, I'll probably put it in my pocket for my sling.
I'm gonna let you do that without accusing you of having weak bones and falling under the weight of your pebbles. All right.
It's like Pebbles was my nickname in high school.
Hey.
Well, nothing else was found, by the way. It's just a target practice room. So
The goblin went through the far back door,
north
right?
door,
This one?
yes.
Yes.
I believe. I actually should have double checked. Hold on.
I think that's what you said.
Well, I should have checked what room it is, but
Well, the first one did, I know that, but the second one. Follow his buddy.
you know what? No, it didn't go through that door. It went through this door. The
So
left,
they
the
split
left
up?
door.
Or one of them?
I realized you guys didn't see me do that. The
Both
left
of them
door.
or one of them?
Both of them went to the left door.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my shield.
Get it out.
Do we? I'll like Ragas just kind of like shouts over the wall like, do we think this door goes to the same room?
Ah. I mean, you might be correct. Perhaps.
Hmm. So they escaped through the north door or the west door?
West door.
I
Is
must
the
have been the
west
north door.
now. The top west door. is
The
one we
west
got
door.
over here.
So this one that I'm picking.
Yeah, buddy. And then we got this one over here that we haven't checked yet.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And I'd like to use perception on this door before we do anything to it.
Good man. My man.
Or at least perceive what is, perhaps, if this door is trapped or if we can see through it or if we can open it.
Legolas.
The door you're up against. So
Yeah.
you see that it's locked. You can't really hear anything on the other side.
What is it made of?
It's wood.
Oh, it's wood. Hey there. Look, Ragas, it's wood.
I
Ooh.
can break wood.
You
can
see that
break
it's
wind.
a wooden door.
Okay.
Look, Ragas, it's still wood. I squint my eyes after.
Confirmed wood.
Confirmed.
Tiny man, should I open this door?
Does not seem to be trapped, so I would say.
Ragas breaks down the door. That's approval right there.
Oh,
You can go ahead and roll for it.
What am I rolling?
Strength.
Wow.
You
nice.
you talk a
Was that
big
a
game.
two?
You kind of do like this little like. And then you
How?
kind of like double punch the door because you're doing.
And he breaks a nail and he's like, ah.
I'm rolling.
Can I
like,
check
yeah,
to
you
see
just
if
go,
I can just open it
"Oh, no."
regularly without punching it at all?
You could try to open the door regularly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door.
It's locked.
Let's see, what do I roll for that?
No, it's locked.
It's locked. Okay.
You need a
Well,
thieves tools. So
thieves' tools, which I do not.
one day I'm gonna get you guys there. You're gonna need like perception check, investigate, strength, dexterity. And I'm gonna be like, anyone try to open the
Everything.
door?
This is so BS. Well,
I
no,
can
I
try to
said I was
kick
gonna break it down because you said it was locked. So
Can I try to drop kick it?
Yes, please try to do that.
All right, I will. You damn right I will. ZG. I mean DM. All right. What do I roll? Dexterity or strength?
Strength.
Yeah.
All right, you kind of do the same thing. But you know, like in Futurama, when like the water people are trying to break down the door, and it's like the veneer is peeling.
Yes.
It's kind of what's happening with you. So,
Ow.
not doing so hot. You just kind of
We're having some trouble over here, friends.
yes, the door's pretty locked.
Why the heck go through that one then?
Oh, I did strength save. I mean, I guess it's still the same.
Oh yeah, you
though.
did.
Still the same value though.
Why don't you go ahead and try and roll a strength? I'd love to do another story
I
here.
don't even want to.
Wait, am I allowed
She's
to?
having fun.
Oh no. Oh no.
You
dislocate your
decide you
shoulders?
almost had it last time, so you set up. All you got to do is lock your knees this time. You know, as you jump at the door. So just straight as an arrow, locked knees and ankles. You try and jump at that door and end up hurting your knee. And take 1 point of
my
damage.
knee. Ouch. My little knees.
I used to want to be an adventurer, and then I took a door to the knee.
Yo, oh my god.
It's the only
Ouch.
point
I
of
took one
damage you've taken
here.
so far.
That's
Wow,
fine.
flawless game till now.
I dodged the other one, so
I've taken like
sweet.
20 points of damage this game.
First it was the walls, then it was the doors. I don't even want to know what's next, man.
Can I do the door?
The trip over my own shoelaces.
Yeah.
Are you doing the same door or the door near you?
Why?
No. I want to.
Wooden door. Oh my
Yeah, Baleanor and I was like,
God.
no, please.
Wooden
stop
doors
it."
were made to be broken, Zora.
Just one of them's gonna roll a natural 20.
We
which is
have
very
goblins
validated.
who escaped from us and are probably bringing more people. And y'all guys want to just deal with this fucking door like some fucking idiots?
Oh my
Guys,
god.
guys. I think I just heard someone say something, but I didn't quite hear it. Should I set this door on fire?
Ugh.
This wooden.
Once
Wait.
again, Zora
No,
being the voice of reason.
I'm actually.
While
I'm
they're
actually
doing
with,
this
I'm
shit,
actually with
can
Zora.
I
I'm with Zora.
move
No, I'm with
these
Zora.
barricades?
I want to kill the goblins.
Okay, gotcha. All
Where
right,
are
so
they, where are
you're
they going?
back at that door, eh?
Okay, so they
Back up.
they done. Are y'all done with this bullshit?
Yeah, Baleanor kind of hobbles over and then, can you help me over this wall, please? My niece.
No,
Ah,
you
oh.
fucking deal with that
Alright.
shit. You.
Ragas gets
Whoa,
ready to
she's
charge
so
him
angry.
also.
And then, yeah, he climbs over it, but like, just shakes it off.
Okay, let's go. Finally. Jesus. Can't believe we spent like 10 minutes on a fucking door. And someone got a splinter.
That door
Noise.
was stronger than it seemed.
It did. Yes, Ragas. That was
Open the
quite
door so we can go.
Oh, 1 second.
She's busy putting a
Damn,
giant dragon and a beholder and a mind flayer in the room.
That is why the door did not break. It was being propped up by a dragon.
It was being
It
propped up
had
by
to
a level
be.
17 black dragon.
I love that you guys did all that, by the way. I really do.
Oh,
All right,
that's so funny.
yeah. So it's just a regular door, and this one's not locked. Obviously, they couldn't lock it in their hurry. So
What
you
is it made
guys-
of?
Wood.
Okay.
I'm going to try and use the door handle.
Oh,
Nicely done. Makai walks into the room,
Boss defeated.
Look at that.
and it is a pantry. The
Oh.
just a bunch of boxes stacked halfway to the ceiling. Clear path between the east and west doors. Just water, wine, food, some oil, and
So
something
all the
called
good stuff.
elf pudding.
Ah, would I ever recognize this?
That was the nickname I gave my last girlfriend back on the island.
That's what. That's what
Wait,
my
you
mom used to
living
call
on that
me. Wow, this is not. This connection is really making me feel awkward right now. Because my mom, as a little one, used to call me little elf pudding. My little elf pudding.
See, that sounds endearing.
Well.
When a goblin has elf pudding, that sounds a little suspicious.
If I courted your mother, then she definitely enjoyed herself.
Oh God! Oh
Well played.
Jesus! All right. So all there is another door. It's made of wood.
All right. I'm gonna do a quick,
Oh, wait.
quick look around the room.
We
Quick
have-
look around the room in case the goblins are hiding in any of the boxes or anything like that. But
Okay.
I don't
Smart,
think they are.
smart, smart.
Ragas will turn quickly to.
They aren't. You're good.
Oh.
They aren't. You're good.
Ragas will turn to
Thanks to the double
Mai
answer.
and will basically say like, "Can you light things on fire again?"
No.
Who are you talking to?
Not
I need a
even
rest.
little.
I mean, you saw him. He ran out of. I mean,
All right.
and he just
One
holds his
second.
tongue.
Hmm. Yes, your stamina is weak. You should run more. But okay, I have a.
You should run your mouth less.
If I could run with my mouth, that would be very strong mouth. Only my feet can run.
You're lucky I need you, human. For now.
So I have a tinderbox, I think.
You have
So
a Tinder
I'll-
profile? Oh,
I
a
was
Tinder
gonna say, I was
profile.
like, whoa, minute.
What are we
Damn
doing
right.
here now? This
Hey,
roleplay took a weird
So I
turn.
know how many goblins are here because I matched with most of
Dragons
them.
and start swiping right.
Whoa.
I have a tinderbox, and I believe there's oil here. So maybe we can set up some kind of trap in case they're on the other side of this door.
DM, will you allow me to do a small flame with my, like, not something that would cause damage, but to light fire with just my regular, like,
Your
one of those.
dragonness.
my dragon breath?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we want to set fire to this room though? I feel like that's pretty
No, no,
dumb.
No,
The room
we
in
gotta go back.
If we encounter many enemies in front of us, we can throw oil on them, and you can set them on fire. Or I would have to set the fire first and then throw it.
I would have to set the fire first and then throw it, because I can't hit it from where I am if you throw it.
Okay, then I feel I can use my tinderbox instead.
Ooh.
What are you guys doing?
He wants to carry
I'm
oil with
responding to
him and then
feardragon's
throw it on
questions.
people and then light them on
You're
fire.
trying to make like a Molotov cocktail, but it's like a torch
Yeah,
cocktail.
he wants to
Look,
make napalm,
Molotov cocktails have literally never failed me in a D&D campaign.
except for that one
You
time.
need a bottle
No.
for that,
Huh?
don't you?
You said there was oil. You said there was oil.
No,
bottles
he
of
wanted
oil.
to throw oil on them. Just
Yeah.
like toss it on them.
So you throw the oil and then get Makai to breathe on them.
Well, breathe.
No, I have a
to breathe. That's the
matchbox
thing. I'm
in
saying
my,
I would have to breathe on it
inventory.
first.
I have a
Oh.
matchbox in my inventory, so I'd throw like a lit match.
You'd roll the barrels to
Tinderbox.
them.
Huh?
So these are barrels of oil, not bottles
Oh,
of
they're
oil.
barrels. Okay. I thought you said they were jugs. Never mind. I was
did I say?
imagining opening the jug and like dousing them on oil. Never
It
mind.
includes 5 pints of oil, along with a few small barrels.
How much is that in American?
5 pints is a
That is
lot.
Pints.
It's
Yeah,
like
we
5
use
pints.
pints.
5 pints is. That's amazing.
How much is that in beer?
It's basically five like tap beers.
That's a fair amount of oil.
Yeah, it's a lot of oil. So I'm saying it's
You
hard
need
to
a
carry.
little-
You're holding your
a
head.
little goes a long way too.
He's like,
No.
what are feet in American? What's an inch?
An inch, a mile.
Well, I have
Can
a
you give me
rather
something
large
that-
foot.
Can you
so...
give me something that the Western society would use?
Oh my god.
Okay. I abandoned the oil plan because ZombieGrub
I
is
think it's for
literally
the best.
starting to choke herself out.
She's like, if I squeeze hard enough, I'll be unconscious.
I
This
went
is
from
what
an
we
oh
pay for.
dear to a god
Yep.
kill me.
It was a very, very fast transition to.
Oh, 1 second. I need to
Look,
exchange
this
my
is
battery.
clearly designed for smart solutions. I'm trying to be smart about it. As smart as someone with a -1 intelligence can have.
I mean, you are being very in character right now, which I appreciate. You are role playing in this role playing game, and I appreciate that. That's very nice.
Sorry. All right.
Let's
That's what it's
go.
all about.
Lizard, if you drink this oil, will you have more fire in you?
Why did that work that way?
Let's go.
It's like a-
You guys
it's
go
a
open the
sanitizer
door.
kind of further. It's a code.
No, can I
Perception,
perceive it
perception.
first?
Yep,
Perceive it?
I'm gonna
Yes.
perceive it. Perceive it.
Yeah, so I just did it for the room. I didn't do it for the door.
You perceive
I'm gonna do
nothing.
it for the boys.
Yo, y'all dumbed me down, man. All this talk about oil and
God
You
damn it.
perceive nothing.
Oh!
You
Oh,
both
there it
perceive
is.
a lot, like how wooden the door is.
Ragas
No.
will smash it open.
I mean, we're pretty much pros
No,
at this point,
use
though.
the
Really, I guess-
handle.
Is there a handle?
maple wood. This is maple wood.
Okay.
You know exactly what type of wood it is.
Mahogany. Fine.
Look.
The finest.
Okay.
Rich
Can
mahogany.
I do my thing
Quarter
now?
inch grain.
Do what?
I just want to smash something.
You want to smash the
All right.
door and make a
Smash
lot of
the door.
noise.
Smash in the
Wow.
door.
You successfully smash in the door, sending yourself toppling face first,
What?
character first.
I rolled a 17.
You smashed the door.
with,
I
like,
don't
my
think she means
foot.
you've fallen over. You've not
I
fallen
haven't
over.
you
You're
haven't
still
fallen
standing.
over. I'm not taking any like
Oh.
points away from you, but you go crashing in, character first to a room filled with 5 goblins
Oh,
with torches
wow.
lining the room, providing what little light there would be from natural sources, or
So we have attack of opportunity
Providing
because we
extra
got
light.
surprise on them, right?
no. They had been
What?
prepared
They
for
were-
you. The 2 goblins went and told them, and you guys spent 2+ rounds trying to figure out oil and trying to crack a door.
It only took me one turn to.
True.
Hang on.
They never knew.
We're not still in battle though, right? So we roll initiative again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do.
An attack of opportunity, right?
Fuck
Against
me in the
Ragas?
butt.
Against Ragas, no.
What? No.
Nice man. They
We're
get it.
just as prepared for them as they were for us.
Ooh, your boy got a
Did you
20
guys see
though.
mine?
Everyone else was just as prepared for them as they were
I forgot
for
to
us.
hold my token. But I did roll a 19, so
Am I allowed to activate rage before the fight?
I'm gonna have to keep track of this somehow.
What are you mad at?
What is he mad at? Just the world.
Hmm.
Yeah, just
That
go-
there are
world.
5 goblins here.
The world is black and life is pain. He's constantly upset about it.
Olivia, is Cranky yelling in your background?
That's his TV. Hold on, let me tell him.
No, it's fine. It's adding to the atmosphere.
Yep, that's the rage.
Hmm.
Part of it.
Oh, I was trying
Aw,
to
I
do
got
this.
Crank in trouble.
Ah, whatever.
Do any of
this
these
isn't worth it.
goblins look visibly hurt?
All right.
Oh, there we go. I see it.
Yeah.
Well, I have to wait until it's my turn.
So you both see that they're visibly hurt. Okay, so I have to do all these initiatives. So we're gonna call you Goblin 1. Oh, he's Goblin 3 apparently, but I don't. I'm gonna
And
just
they're
set
still
their
injured, right?
second
You know-
bar.
If we all select our characters and then roll initiative, we should be able to use the turn order, which would make things easier.
Yeah, I know.
know. That's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't really
I
know how to
forgot
do it
to.
for
do
AI
we-
though.
Oh, you don't know how to do it for AI? Okay, never mind then.
I
was gonna
could
say
hold on. Maybe it's something simple. Maybe it's just like this.
because
It just said Goblin, didn't say Goblin 3.
okay. I was gonna say if we want to do that, then we should make a rule that like initiative roll don't count until you selected your thing. So if we accidentally roll initiative without selecting the token, it doesn't count.
Well, now it just sounds like more work.
Okay, never mind.
You are correct.
We'll just go by initiative rolls. So I just need to find a way to like mark these guys. And I think I found a way. So we're good. So this guy has 16 as his initiative. I'll just use the second bar for him, which I'll let you guys see. You guys see it? No, you guys don't actually see it, I think.
No.
I do see health bars.
Yeah, I see health bars in the injured ones.
Interesting. Maybe if I did this? Yeah, I see it now.
I
It's
see a
initiative.
blue
It's
bar
not,
now.
It's not mana or anything. It's just initiative. All right, this guy gets 8. Wait, what? Oh, because he was a copy. Oh, because they're copies? Are you kidding me? All right, well that failed. That fucking failed.
Oh no. What happened?
Ah! They're gonna copy each other everything I do? No. Hold on. I think I got at least. It doesn't show to you guys though, so it's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so first guy has 16 initiative. Second guy has 8 initiative. The third guy, closest to you, has 4.
Damn.
The guy behind him has 14. The guy behind him is 18. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I think we at least got an order here. So
we did it.
first off is Makai.
This is very complicated.
Okay. I'm just having a look at my dude. Just a second.
I can give them little skulls. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What are these little things appearing on the icons? What are they?
Oh, I was just like I can give them little notes. So I can be like
Oh.
the trophy guy has 16.
We're like doing a WoW raid.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. This
Yeah.
guy. Main tank, take this guy. Off tank, take this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Mike. Don't forget to put the markers on. Here's
Don't
diamond.
forget to
do-do-do-do.
activate challenging
always,
challenging
order
shout.
is skull
Blessings
X
of
and then-
wisdom and top bloodlust.
That guy can be a ninja.
All right.
Okay, Maynard, go.
Maynard, go.
Everyone stuck at A.
Okay. I kind of wish we were a little bit more conservative and did a rest. I did say please rest, but no one took me up on it. We all wanted to whip our dicks out, just crash through rooms. So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and
We could have got ambushed.
if I take a second, so if I use action surge, can I attack and then attack another guy?
Yeah. If he's in range, yeah.
Okay, so let's use this case right now, where there's a goblin right next to Ragas, and there's another one right at the top there.
So you're gonna hit the skull guy
Um,
first or the trophy guy first?
I will go skull guy first, and then trophy guy.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna use. I'll just link the ability. I'm gonna use action surge here. Boom. And here we go. Come on. Oh my fucking god.
Oh no.
All right,
Alright.
so you try to attack the one goblin, and he definitely just moves away.
I advance again with the intention of not shitting the bed.
On the same guy?
Here we go. I'm actually going to go for
Trophy?
trophy guy now.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to make you said my trophy. Let's go.
All right, yeah. This is one of
There
the
it is.
injured
There you
guys.
go.
So you see that he has a burned arm. You know that he's the guy that ran away. You're very angry at him, and as you slice down, it goes right through his cranium until it splits down to his chin, and his head just splits open. And he falls dead.
Ouch.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's gruesome.
It's like, that was gratuitous.
It's violence in this.
Do you remember
Big
when we
red
thought
dragon
that
man.
3 goblins was gonna be like a lot?
What's up?
I'm just remarking about how we thought 3 goblins was gonna be a lot, and now we're
Yeah,
fighting 5.
this is totally our fault. Burst through door guy.
Well,
I'm
they
trying
already
to-
knew
I'm
we were
trying to-
coming.
Trying to pick up the pieces that you've put on the ground here.
Baleanor's
If
up
we had
next.
opened the door normally, would it have changed anything?
Maybe.
Hey, you know what? You made a grand entrance, all right? Now these goblins are like, whoa, these guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, we could do anything.
All right.
What you gonna do,
my turn?
Baleanor?
All right, so I'm gonna move over here next to this goblin.
wants to
With the skull. And I'm gonna pull out my dagger. No gimmicks this time. I just pull it out and then I just say, okay. Instead of rolling, I'm just gonna try to use it the
No
right way.
pirouette.
Right in front of me. Just gonna go,
The most-
yeah.
Stupidest looking poke, just like as best as I can.
Nice.
All right, so I'm lining up my dagger like it's my sling, and I'm gonna aim it.
Get her done.
Right at him.
Ooh, that looks
Right at
good.
his
That looks
All
good.
right, yeah. Just like that guy from Futurama, you go like, yeah, and then you just he actually makes a very dramatic scream as you gut him, and he
I did.
dies.
And then for my bonus action, I'm actually going to
Give the next
Kind
guy
of,
the clamps.
play a
Clamps.
song here to give
I wish.
my boy feardragon. Jeez,
The guy who
Ragas.
burst through the
Ragas.
door.
Ragas. Yes.
Yeah, the naked angry man. Yeah.
Say mahogany. Something in
Mahogany.
oak. You've come from a place that is green as my cloak. I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Nicely done.
I love it.
All right, so
So you now have a bardic inspiration dice, Mr. Ragas.
yeah, you do have it, but unfortunately, you guys probably go. Well, you don't quite go last, but first up we have the Ninja Goblin.
By the way, is this the full room? By the way, just
Yeah, you see the.
Or
full
is
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I can see like the edge of the door
I
at the
don't-
bottom there.
Let me.
Oh,
make it
okay,
a little bit
gotcha.
more.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, definitely the full room. That's good news.
There you go.
Because tell you what,
Tell you would.
I also just want to know what doors are available for them to run through.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna keep running, aren't they? Little bitches.
So the goblin is going to kind of move over here to get a clear line of sight and target Makai with his short bow, since he just
Come at me!
literally split his friend's skull open. Does that hit?
Ooh. Yes, I'm a 13 on the class.
Ah, okay. Unfortunately, as scaly as you are, the blow is good, and it hits
It's
you
one of
in
those
the,
ones where it's like, ugh, and I'm like trying to flex through it, but I'm like, oh, I get a little bit of tears. It's kind of like,
Yes.
oh,
that is exactly what it is.
that hurt more than I expected.
Yes.
Oh,
You're trying to be as cool as Khal Drogo, but you kind of got a little tear in your eye, and it's not quite as
like,
cool.
oh, stings, God,
Yes, you take 3 damage.
fuck.
It's almost like the enemies scale with us.
Oh,
Your dragon takes 1 damage.
Yo, I'll take it for that.
I'm just
I'll
kidding.
take that.
If you took 1 damage per pun, how like handicapped would you
In the
think your
negatives.
character?
I would still win.
Would you though? All right.
Yeah, I don't
One
know
hit
about that.
point.
All right. The second
Uh.
goblin, the Beaker Goblin, is going up next, and he has the same exact plan. He does not like this dragon thing. It reminds him of the kobolds, and he hates the kobolds, so he's going to go ahead
Bring it!
and.
Oh!
God, he is super angry. And you're like, well, you took the damage from the other goblin. You were kind of staring at the goblin as you saw him raise your bow. And you're just like, bring it. And it goes right into like just below your neck, and you go, oh, fuck.
It's just like
That's for the fun.
and I just
That's
like watch
definitely
part
for
of
the
my
fun.
body
I can
open
feel
and then
it now.
gush blood, and I'm like, oh God.
You're
I'm
painful,
like
right?
trying to catch the blood of
Oh my god.
A little piece of
Like,
like
it's
your
really
flesh kind
I'm
of
like-
tears off, and you're like, no.
I was remembering our training. I'm just like, this is character building. I'm becoming stronger. This is character building. I can do this.
You take
It's okay.
10 points of damage. Did you already take the 3?
Yep. I did, yeah. So I'm on
Okay.
4.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
No,
fine.
no. Flashbacks.
It's fine. Don't
You're
worry
fine.
about it. As long as the third one doesn't hit me. It's completely fine.
Well, it is then Zora's turn to go.
Oh,
Oh,
thank God.
okay. Zora, there's another one that's about to take its turn. It's called the Heart Goblin. This is just my intuition. I'm connected to the universe. All right? I'm connected to the universe. And I see that Heart
Remember-
Goblin is about to go next.
Now
if
you're
you would
wishing you
like
didn't
to
take the
kill it,
flask.
it would probably
Oh,
help a lot.
no.
Maybe there's a flask in it for you. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe we see how this goes. Make a decision at the end. What do you think?
Maybe someone should have given me that flask when I
Maybe
asked
this-
for it.
I would have
Someone slapped my hand and said, "No, you don't get that." And look what happened. Look what I said. What did I say? What did I say?
You know
I
what's really
said-
awesome? You know what's really awesome? Being nagged when I'm getting cut to pieces by monsters.
Yeah, right. I
Super
said-
well
I'm-
timed. No, that's
You know
awesome.
what? I'm going to move over here and be like, "What did I say? What did I say?" While you're holding crushing your
Zora
butt.
takes turn to
Slap
nag.
me on the shoulder, like, look
you
at
look
you,
really
look at
bad.
you now, look at you now, look at you now, look what you've done.
Holding
Your
yourself
foolishness
in,
has caused this. You've done this to yourself. You like grab me by
Look
the
at
ear and
yourself.
twist it.
You're pathetic.
Like you're going. When we get back to the inn, I am going to spank your ass pink, mister.
I'm just gonna take all your shit.
It's already red, but it'll be redder.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
So,
That's awesome.
Zora takes her movement to nag.
No,
What is your action?
I'm gonna head over to the closest one.
Kill it.
Okay, the Heart Goblin.
Kill it
Yeah, I have my shield up too, so I can only do this one-handed. But
Or you're like the footman in Warcraft.
Mhm.
Unfortunately,
no advantage. Ah.
you're not quite used. You're still out of shape. You've been praying to the forest god, and you're like, oh, that's a
Good
shield
God.
work.
God damn, I never asked to be alive.
That got dark. That got really
Yeah, but-
dark.
No, but a character came back from the dead.
Yeah,
so
character
it's
came back
like
from the
it's
dead.
in character.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's been brought back into a world that she doesn't want to be back into. She's just like, I didn't ask for this.
Damn it.
I want to be in the ground. I don't want to be here with these noobs.
Next is Ragas.
Oh, do you have a?
Ragas will activate his rage in a
you
bit of
activated
anger
him.
after
Oh my
seeing the
God.
Kai
Kill the
fail so
goblin.
spectacularly. He's like, how can I be associated with these people? And he will run over here.
Oh, you fucking noob.
Just kill the goblin. Kill the goblin.
Hobgoblin?
Do this to
Ragas
me.
is playing in
Wait,
Kill the
character.
goblin.
Are they all the same?
I respect
not all the
Ragas.
Yo.
Wait, are they not all the same?
Well,
Do they all have the same weapon? One of them has
Nope,
a
do what
arrow,
you
right?
do what you were gonna do.
They're all
Don't
the
ignore
same
him.
weapon.
Ignore this bleeding boy.
This bleeding boy.
Okay, well,
You also have a.
I was
bardic
just
inspiration, too.
asking,
Don't
do
forget,
they
don't
all
forget.
have the same weapon?
they all have a scimitar and a bow and arrow.
Okay, that's all I care
The
about.
weapons are all their fucking ugly faces. It's the weapons.
After having seen two of these goblins cowardly flee from the scene, Ragas is going to attack this far back one. But hold on, he's going to attack recklessly because he's in a fit of rage,
Because he's reckless.
All right,
and
show
that means
me.
that I have advantage on the attack. But I will also have disadvantage when things attack me.
All right, okay.
This is going to be a miss, isn't it?
Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon rolls using.
Oh, no,
strength
advantage,
during
you'll be
this
right.
Attack, but rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. Yeah. So
Okay.
other
Cool.
people have
Alright.
advantage.
Yo, when you have your inspiration.
Yeah. All right. Good idea.
Don't forget. Don't forget.
Would have been a really good idea to kill the one that gets the next turn, but that's
Can
okay.
I use inspiration on? No, because I don't roll to not take damage. All right, well, whatever.
Ooh.
All right, the
Move
quarter
forward.
staff.
That is 8 damage.
Yep. You attack the ninja, right?
Yeah.
So the goblin doesn't really expect you to come up at him so fast. He doesn't think that you're much of a threat with your quarterstaff. You crack him right on the head, and he goes down. Just crumples, kind of twitches on the ground. a little bit,
Nice.
but definitely dead.
Noise.
Now it is this last goblin's turn.
Boy.
The heart.
It's almost like it wouldn't have had a
Goblin.
turn if it got killed.
I don't know if goblins
Kill
are
the goblin.
they're not really that smart. They're kind of cowardly, in
Need-
fact, but
Mm-hmm.
they've done enough battles, so they know who to hit, who's weak. And so far, only two people
Wait.
we've seen actually do any damage so far are the guys, and not this half
You
orc
trying
lady.
to sell the story that this thing's gonna ignore the orc and attack me? Are you trying to? Because I'm getting nervous that you're. Oh, okay.
It is going to attack
Oh, that's
Ragas.
That's totally fine.
Ooh.
I'm enraged, baby. I'm basically invulnerable.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Alright.
sure that's the opposite.
Don't you have disadvantage for the
opposite.
for their,
Yep.
for their
When
attack?
I'm enraged, I take half damage to everything, basically.
Oh.
All the physical damage.
But it'll very likely connect. Still.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, unless that
I mean, it
happens.
connects, but I take 2 damage. Okay.
You're just like slobbering, just and it just hits
Okay.
you. You're like, I don't even care.
Fucking
All right, take 2 damage then.
Okay. I already did.
And now it goes back to Makai's turn, yes?
And I just want to note, I did take
Okay.
1 damage from the pun. All right.
Okay.
That's what kills
This
you
is
later
true.
on. Don't blame me.
Imagine.
I am going to. So I have this. I'm going to attack the closest goblin. So the heart goblin.
Mm-hmm.
No, attack the further back one that hasn't attacked or moved yet, so it doesn't
Oh, are
run
you
away.
telling me which one to attack now?
Yes.
And I have to listen to who I attack from you?
Why would
I'm
would
attacking
you
the heart
care?
goblin.
Feels good.
Okay, yeah.
Bam.
Ooh, nicely
Oh,
done.
boy.
You get some serious revenge, even though like literally like half of your body is kind of messed up and bleeding, and like bits of your scales are like falling off and shit. You still have a good arm, so you just go get
Character building.
Trump.
Character building. Character building.
Momentum here, and it cracks his head and goes
Strength.
right down the middle, and kills the goblin.
Strength through pain. Strength through pain. And also, second win means I roll 1d10 plus my fighter level to try and get hit points back.
Yep.
Which is fucking Ember, by the way. I don't know if you guys seen this ability. It's crazy.
Well, we haven't because you didn't use it last time. You just fell on
I
the
died
ground.
before I had a turn.
He did.
It almost happened again.
I
Sounds like a
actually
super
said
Imba
literally in
ability.
that rat room. I
talking
said in that
about
rat
Imba.
room that on my turn I would have activated this.
Super imbalanced ability that you just weren't able to activate before you died.
I died before my turn. What am I supposed to do? Jesus.
I don't know. That sounds pretty Imba, man.
I have a 4-year-old niece
I'm just
that
agreeing
is
with
actually
you.
more attentive than you are when I speak to her.
I'm just agreeing with you that it sounds really imbalanced how you were able to save yourself last time with it.
Oh my god. Roll.
7. I get 7 hit points back.
Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, and then it is Baleanor's turn.
Baleanor. So Baleanor cannot kill that. What initiative does this one have?
It's got 14 initiatives.
Is it the 14 one? Okay. So he will go next. All right.
All right.
So I don't think I can kill it in one shot. So I'm gonna try to hideous laughter it. So let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have to move first. I'll move here.
It's called Hideous Laughter.
Oh yes. So check it out.
Oh my
You got to
God.
give us some of that hideous laughter as well, by the
Oh
way.
yes. So a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. And a creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less is affected. Wait, are they dumb?
They're not that
How
dumb.
dumb are these things?
They're not that dumb.
These are really dumb, aren't they?
4 or less are really dumb.
They're not that dumb.
You're not that dumb though.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Then
I don't know if you
Region's
remember, but there was
turn.
literally a giant rat that took a wisdom save once.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So every time that it tries to do anything, I believe that it has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So it just automatically happens, and I do the wisdom throw, yeah?
I believe so. So,
Well, that's not bad.
and mine is. Do I just do a wisdom roll in order for that, or like do we fight? Do we wisdom battle of the wits?
Kamehameha, tug of war.
It's a good
With
question.
wisdom.
Chat, what do I do?
Wow.
like chat help.
Yeah.
That
Is Panic Switch
Goblin.
still here? That nerd knows so much about D&D.
Wait, are you asking what Baleanor does?
Becomes in cast.
It says the affected, party has to do a wisdom saving throw, but it doesn't say what that's up against. I can
That's
try and
true.
look up more about it, but I
Oh,
think
hey, Jagtress. Long time no see. Yeah, what is the question? The question is, what is the what is the role for Baleanor here for Tempo's
there
character?
might be more information. Is it a first or second level spell?
Oh, this one's a first. Sorry, I didn't push the talk. My bad.
Oh, okay. I don't actually see it in this book, so I'm not sure. Maybe fine. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
I just want this thing to start laughing, yo. I just want to. While I.
You are a bard. You should be first. It's alphabetical. That's how that works. I actually didn't see it.
Are you sure that Aardvark trainer isn't the first in classes?
So
Excuse me.
wisdom DC, which
Bless
is
you.
plus.
Yeah, okay, Dragonlance got us.
So do I just do my?
The spell DC or the person casting the
NPC must
spell?
meet or exceed the spell DC of the person. Okay, so it's all my static one, right? So my wisdom DC is 14. Or do I just do it?
We're talking about this, right?
Yeah.
In the spell section. I didn't think it sounded like your actual stat. In the spell section, it has something more specific.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Oh shit. Okay, it's 13.
Okay, I'm glad you found it
13.
then. All right, cool. So that'd be
Okay,
13.
And
it
then
did not be 13.
for my bonus action, I'll heal Makai with my healing word.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll level 1.
What about me?
Why'd you do that?
Because I don't want the.
Don't be salty, lady. Don't be salty,
Yo,
lady.
I was
Just 'cause
gonna bargain with him to get my flask.
You're on our
God.
list
Your
now,
flask, man.
Baleanor.
Your flask, man.
Oh.
Look, Zora, let's count the amount of goblins that you have killed in this campaign.
Whoa.
Don't jump
Count
up at
when you
once.
die.
Let's
No,
count how
okay.
many healing points Makai has healed.
Am I in a Dota game? Are
This is
we
character
like
building.
counting
Yeah,
kills
no.
right now?
Yeah, you healed
Yeah,
a lot.
we're actually comparing KDAs. I'm like,
Yeah,
stop
are we
feeding.
are we like calling out KDAs and being like, oh man, my KDA is so much higher. You've been dragging down this game.
Complete.
So yeah,
Yeah,
gain
it's-
4 points of healing. And then the
All right,
goblin has
excellent.
fallen down and is starting to I mean he would have hideous laughter, so he just finds everything funny. Finds everything funny. And now it is well it would have been the goblin's turn, but he's gotta roll a wisdom check, right? Or saving
Yep.
throw. He does not make it, so he continues to roll around laughing. And now it is Zora's turn.
Get him, girl.
I think we should spare it.
Oh, my.
Spare it.
It's just so funny.
You're lucky we spare you.
Even when it's rolling on the floor laughing,
How
it's just
Possible.
it's
Wait,
just
hold on. You're telling
No, no,
me
no.
you're
It's on
telling
the
me
floor laughing. You should get advantage. Surely.
it doesn't have
know.
she doesn't have advantage?
I'm
No,
like
she
it-
should. She should.
I'm pretty sure it should have advantage.
Yeah, she should.
Let's see. The target must succeed. The
target actually has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by
by
damage.
damage. But I don't believe that people that are hitting it get advantage.
Yeah, I don't think it does. It didn't say it does.
Unless you
Dragonland
have advantage-
says
unless
he gets advantage when prone on the floor,
When
and
prone,
you, the
that's
DM,
what
says he's
it
rolling on the
by
floor.
default,
that's
right?
okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Metagame.
That's fair.
We did it.
We haven't been prone on the floor enough to actually, I guess, use that.
True.
I feel like D&D is part like RPG and part lawyering.
I know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
There's a lot of
I
lawyering
agree
here.
with that. So yeah, if he's I would say that makes a lot of sense. if you could just like dodge out of the way because he's rolling so quickly. Maybe if you had rolled a
I-
1. But with advantage you do hit him. So you attack him. You don't kill him. So you get to alert it to maybe stop laughing. So it does its wisdom. And even with advantage, it still finds everything hilarious. Everything is
Wow.
hilarious.
Getting smacked with a big mace was pretty funny.
It's like,
And now it is
that
Ragas'
fucking
turn.
hurts. I'm nearly dead.
club.
I can't believe how dead I am.
Ragas,
Ragas will open a door. Just kidding.
I'm out.
Ragas will finish off the hideous goblin.
Okay.
Quiet its incessant
Hideous.
screaming. With a
Wow,
reckless,
hideous,
with
okay?
a reckless attack. All right.
Wow.
You
That's,
absolutely.
That was reckless.
That goblin's paste.
Yeah, you
Reckless.
actually
That's
smash
even
its brains
reckless,
into the
actually.
floor.
That was more reckless than reckless, in my opinion.
Oh.
Hot damn.
Depleted, deleted.
His children felt that.
JJ, you have defeated all the goblins in this room.
5 goblins, easy.
Dun dun dun.
Ragas opens the door.
Wait.
God damn it.
There
I
are
have used every
many
single one of my
doors.
abilities. I have used every single one of my abilities. I would actually, especially considering it's also getting closer to the end. We're not quite there because we started late. Would like to rest. Just a short
I
one.
think we should, yes. I did use 2 spells.
Short
We don't
rest?
need to use long
would
rest.
be
Short
very
rest.
okay with getting healed up a little.
Resting will heal you.
Well, Zora is one of those characters where she like will heal you if she feels like it. Like if you look at her wrong, you won't get shit. Especially if you take a treasure flask away.
Yeah, don't take
She
the
likes
treasure from
money.
Zora.
She likes money. She likes to get
If you
paid.
guys want to bargain with me, but if we're resting, she's chilling. She ain't doing shit.
Strong forest lady. Strong forest lady, will you call upon your forest god to tend to these
No.
wounds?
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
It's
No, hard.
no.
I admire your position. I will struggle through.
So you
She's a
guys
strong,
gonna take a
independent
rest?
half orc lady. Doesn't need your shit.
I suggest the rest.
A rest in the supply room?
Seems
Yes.
safe.
Yeah,
Or we can-
supply room and barricade. Well, not barricade door, but just close the doors.
We could barricade
You
the
can
door.
do the thing where like one
Which
person
ways
keeps
do the
watch.
doors open?
Well, there's no door on the left
Oh
side.
no,
'cause
I
you
destroyed
busted
one of the
through.
doors!
You smashed it.
God damn it.
Oh
You
my
idiot.
god, you idiot.
God damn it.
You're such a sped.
That's funny.
Oh my god. All right.
Okay. So
Let's-
which doors have I destroyed?
The left
Can we go
door.
here? I'm
Can
pinging
you
it.
put like a crate in front of where the door used to be? Like, oh my
I'm
Did
sorry,
I
where's
destroy
yours?
this
Gotcha.
door?
Like back
You want to
over
go all the way
here.
back there?
One. Right here.
Back
Yeah.
into that room.
Yeah. You can go back there. We're gonna take an hour rest where you just eat and drink. So you're still awake. You probably wouldn't be surprised by anything. Even if you didn't have a door ready. You can spend
We have a door and a what is it called? A fucking
Oh, the
chronolation.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That thing.
We have a
Mm.
chronolation.
Crenellations. Yep. Never forget the
Yeah.
crenellations. Yes.
The crenulations, man. We've got crenulated everywhere. We're crenulated as fuck right now.
We're so
right.
crenellated.
So
you
fucking
use,
crenulated.
you use hit
Generation
dice.
crenellation. All right. That's where that's us right now. All right.
All right.
Have you
Feel
guys
it.
even been keeping track
Hit
of
dice?
hit dice?
It does.
Yeah.
One or
Oh,
more
yeah.
hit dice to up to a maximum number of hit dice, the character's maximum number, which is equal to the
Are hit
character's
dice-
level, so 2.
Our hit dice came back when we long rested, also, right?
What's that?
Our hit dice came back when we
Yeah,
long
yeah.
rested. Okay, yeah.
Pretty sure. Yep.
Sweet.
All right.
And we recover
You just
one hit
click the
dice,
button.
basically.
So you can
You
keep
just
on
click it.
spending
Yeah,
hit
it's a good idea.
dice to recover hit points.
Okay. Well, it's each hit dice is one, or like whatever the thing says, right?
For
Hit
each,
dice?
yes, yeah. You roll the
Yeah.
die and add the character's constitution modifier to it. You gain hit
Okay,
points
so
equal to
I get
that.
I get a D10 plus 4.
Ooh,
Damn, son.
damn.
I
am-
need to wait. I don't even need to use one, but I
Full
might.
HP.
I am at full HP. That pun did not backfire. Totally worth it.
Well, bam.
Not
Full
bad, you
HP.
guys.
But I barely took any
Good
damage
rolls.
anyway.
Not
Good
bad.
rolls.
Zora has full HP. Yeah, she never got hit. She never did anything either, but
Wow. Whoa. That's your
I'm
god
here for
giving-
the ride.
That's your god giving
for
you
the
shade
loot.
right now.
And the loot. Yep, always the loot.
Hey, I'm not ashamed.
she's actually like, hell yeah, I didn't do anything. I'm just along for the ride.
She's like, I'm a material girl and I live in a material world.
She's like picking up your gold pieces as you get clobbered. She's like someone who follows Sonic around.
Well, I just saw her
Yeah.
trying to snatch a treasure out of the pocket of a diamond of a monster that I killed with my breath.
With my breath.
Do it again.
I wouldn't brag about that, Makai.
Look, you know what I will brag about? My kill count.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
So you guys have done a rest for about an hour and a little bit. What do you want to do now? You have
we should
one,
be
two,
We're
Open a
making good,
door.
we're making good progress here.
5 doors.
Goblin,
Let's do it. Let's continue.
goblin
Let's-
means
hey, do we
goblins
wanna-
mean that we are very likely in going in the right direction, right? Because the
Do we-
kobolds told us that the goblins were stealing the dragon.
Do we want to make sure that we're covering our tracks behind us and like checking the doors that we missed, like this one?
I thought you were like, make sure we're covering our tracks. I'm like, yeah, let me just grab a branch and put it over our tracks on the ground.
Um,
Cover it with leaves.
I don't know, the
Didn't
way that the
you,
goblins
like,
were
spend, like-
recruiting to-
An insane amount of time trying to open that freaking door.
Was it this one?
I
You
tried
hurt
to
yourself.
smash
I
it
just
once.
feel like I just feel like I should tell you guys how you open that flipping door. Like,
Isn't there a door handle?
are you talking about the
Nah,
star,
look, I look.
the carved doors, the marble ones or whatever, the ones that have dragon carvings in them?
Hold on. What's the key?
Hang on, is the one that Ragas is in front of right now? Is that a marble door?
It's a
No, she
wood
said
door.
it
No,
was
that was the wooden door. That was wooden.
Okay.
Yeah. It
Would it
probably
be
opens
unfair-
via a door handle.
You can only open it with thieves'
I looked
tools.
for it. With what? I don't have these tools.
Wait.
Yeah, I feel like I've said this.
Would it be unfair to
haven't.
make another?
You can open it
or
with
if it
thieves'
does.
attempt to break
tools.
it through? Okay.
The only reason
None of
like
us-
if you roll a
It
natural
did, 'cause
20, I will let
remember
it be
saying that
broken
I don't
down.
have any. I remember saying that I don't have any. I was like, I
Yeah.
don't got no thieves tools.
Yeah,
I don't
I
have
was like,
thieves' tools.
"Get
And I
thieves'
drop
tools?"
kicked it.
Nope. Can I break it? I guess you could try. No one rolls a notch 20, so
Could I drop kick it?
If I attacked it recklessly, that would be a natural 20.
yeah. Well, too bad he did it.
But
Oh,
you
What do
didn't.
you mean?
My
Well,
cat-
of course
my
I would
cat is
attack it
all up in my
recklessly.
business right now.
So it does not break down.
I'm trying to play D&D, man. God damn it, LB.
God damn. Okay, we ignore this door then. So we have this door up here.
Aw,
Can I ping? There we go. We got that door right there. Hey, kitty. What's your cat's name?
Kitty.
LB. You can be little
LB.
boy or little bitch, man. It depends on the day.
Your cat
Fair
turns into a
enough.
dog?
All right, well,
Now what do you
Okay.
guys want to do?
I want to progress.
we can go that
towards
door,
where those
or we can
goblins
check
are.
the.
I want to explore the rest of this room.
This room here, he says. Where the goblins retreated to is where I would like to go. But this room here, okay. Actually, this door up
I was
There's a
joking.
door
There's
in.
like a very tiny bit that we can't see, but I was joking.
there is.
I think it would make sense to go through this door, right?
There you go. You could try, yeah.
What does it mean?
Means what it means. You can try to open
I am
it.
going to look. I'm going to perceive the door. Hang on. Wait.
Oh, I wanted to too, but my cat made me hit back on my mouse.
Okay.
Okay,
go
you
blind.
percepted so poorly. You went
I
temporarily
percept so
blind.
poorly that like my eyes go crossed, and I'm just like,
Okay.
Ooh.
Without
what
perceiving
was I
the
looking
door,
at again?
They would stay like this.
without perceiving the door, what is it made
My
of?
eyes hurt. I need a prescription.
Wood.
It's wood.
Ragas will break it down.
It would be wood.
Oh my god.
You
You're
try
fucking breaking
opening it
down.
first.
No, he's breaking it.
No, just breaking it down.
All right then. So you do successfully break it down. Once again, you go. The sound of
What
you
is a
rolling.
door?
It's the sound of you rolling, and you see 2 more doors.
More doors.
We cannot long rest or short rest in the room.
One does not simply walk into more doors.
More doors.
Now, there might be a little bit of DM snafu here, but I do see the edge of an icon of something on the north side.
Who knows?
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Oh
It
my
could
God.
be a
What is
good
this door made
guy.
Could be a portal to, happy place.
To Whimsydale.
It's just a regular door again. Wooden door.
Ragus? if you
Ragas
wanna
will
be
turn to the
honest.
group one more time for a look of approval from at least one person. And if one person gives the approval, he will smash the door down.
I approve.
Well, Vegas, I
That
believe
is
this
the
door
script.
seems like one that you
Oh
can.
no!
So that was a natural 1.
Mhm.
Which I've been waiting for. Thank God it finally happened. Justice is served. Ragus is like, I got this, right? And he kind of, he's done it before, all right? Just kind of like a football player going for the tackle. Except that he kind of
Mhm.
misjudges the strength, and also he kind of gets it wrong where the anchor is, so he kind of hits into the anchored portion of the door and goes, ow! And
Ah,
he
you
jars
hit
his
the stuff.
shoulder and takes
Mm.
2 points of damage.
Ouch. Vegas,
That's a fuck of a splinter.
yeah.
I think this
In
door
the,
is
in
made
the corner of the
stone.
room, in the corner of the room, you just see Mackay going.
I would like to see you try, Lizard Man.
Fine, I will.
Are you going to try?
Keep in
Ragas
mind we're
steps
dealing.
out of the way.
Keep in mind we are dealing with 2 -1 intelligence fighters here.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Take
Can I
care.
perceive? Can I just perceive before he does it to see
This
if
is
there is
this
a
is
door knob?
actually we are actually doing a pissing
Or,
contest
door
right now
handle?
with this door with the strength,
I'm going to say that you can see a door handle just immediately, Baleanor.
Okay.
but we're
yeah.
ignoring it completely because we're stupid.
Yeah, but I'm like saying in the background, like, by the way, there's a.
Oh, wow.
Door hat.
Door
Aha.
explodes.
Baleanor was trying to be like, excuse me, like there's a door handle, and Mackay's like, watch a real man. Bust it down. Falls into the room where we do see shock. Gasp. 2 goblins.
Goblins.
Goblins!
Oh dear, not more
Quick.
goblins.
Quick look around the room. Apparently, you've encountered one of the living quarters of the goblins and have interrupted their special time together.
Oh God.
They're very
Alright.
far apart for their special time.
Yeah, it's like a mating
Shut up.
ritual, you gotta like, I don't know. Just hop on it.
We walk in there and we just hear, "Can't get enough of your love, babe."
Yeah, they're serenading each
No,
other.
no, shake your ass. Watch.
Show me what you're working with.
Oh, so good.
Oh. Do we get to jump on them?
Yeah, they're pretty surprised. So
Oh, thank God! Finally,
It
knocking
feels
down
like
a
a door
door.
smash should surprise things inside of it.
Oh my god.
yeah, Makai, you very successfully broke that door down, so you can go first.
Pog. That's a pog in the chat. All right. This guy right here, line of sight. Gonna give him the old swing of the sword. And I do believe that thing is toast.
It's
No way that thing's got 14 hit
dead,
points.
instantly taking away the Romeo to that guy's Juliet.
I'm gonna
Girls.
I'm gonna do this. This is actually a glory kill in Doom for the really tall monster, but I'm gonna go like
Yes.
it's like 4 pieces like that.
Oh, that was your
As
sword.
Yeah, with the sword. So as I cut through its legs, it falls, and then as it's falling, I am like
Gotcha.
taking pieces
every
of it.
single time.
You know,
Slice,
we're just
slice,
shaving
slice,
into him.
slice.
Yeah, slice, 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 slice. Yeah.
I gotcha.
And then I just turn to the other one and go,
Damn.
Makai
yikes.
does a glory kill into a glory fabulous look.
Baleanor is just like, wow, you know, and
Goblin's intimidated.
something for the ages. Definitely a song will be written about that.
Roll initiative.
everyone?
Yeah.
Damn. Good roll, Ravi.
It didn't matter because I didn't watch
Jesus.
it.
Oh, boo.
Oh,
Man, I
god
should be a
damn.
player.
I know.
So, I mean, you are a player.
I mean,
Damn,
Ragas
but-
is kind of like, ouchie, my shoulder.
Oh, come on!
Gonna do him like that? I'm not
Alright,
against it.
You can go first. This this Juliet's very broken up of Romeo dying. She's not prepared.
Oh, she's broken up. I see. Well then.
Time to break her further.
Ragas will just try and kill her.
Alright.
Yee.
Yeet.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Reckless
Oh, that's
attack,
hit.
but
And
I
you
guess
do
it doesn't matter.
hits. And
Hit.
while it's not as dramatic as Makai's kill, you get a very
Damn straight.
satisfying crunch on the cranium. Crick. And they fall over. Bop, bop, bop,
This
bop.
contest of strength has ended, and you failed, human.
Mhm.
I killed them just as
Walk
fast as
like,
you.
did something happen in here? Is what the? Oh.
We've killed the scary things, little one. Rest your head. And I'm just like patting him.
Well, very, very, very well then. Okay, cool.
It
No,
is
that
good we
doesn't say
prevented those things from reproducing. They were hideous.
We'll check.
Oh, they thought each other were
check their bodies.
beautiful.
Check their bodies for. And
Yeah, let's do
Goblin
so.
hair.
I have no
Looting.
desire to check their bodies.
Zora's
but
in
they
the
were
next room.
hideous.
She's like, "Oh, we looting? Is it loot time? We
You
sharing loot?"
guys, did you guys ever
I
check?
roll nade. I
You're
roll
done?
nade. I roll nade.
Did you guys ever check the other
I don't
goblins'
think I ever-
bodies?
Goblins. All 5 goblins.
Actually, don't think we. No, we didn't.
I
No,
didn't.
that should still be a
What?
room full of loot over there.
Ragas has
No
checked no bodies.
way.
Yeah, no, that long hallway is definitely a room full of loot. We killed 5 goblins in there. Absolutely, they
No
have
way
something.
that I didn't loot them. Damn it.
Well, your
Shit.
character might have, but you forgot.
That's true.
Oh god damn.
If you guys look around this room, it's once again just full of, bad jerky, wine that's pretty poor, and nothing much else.
Nothing on their bodies.
Oh, this reminds me of the other goblins in the other room. Perhaps we should loot them as well. There's some more bad jerky. This is the.
Good idea, Baleanor.
Good point, little one. In Bloodlust, I sometimes forget these things. I guess money is important.
I was too busy,
yeah.
like, being smug as fuck when he was dying.
She's
Right,
good about it.
I'm mad at
Yeah.
Baleanor, like, why would you heal him? What's wrong with you?
Why are there more
Alright,
drawings?
I'll go in and
God.
check it.
By himself. Suddenly, 3 goblins appear.
Up here.
Yes, all the goblins from the other room.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding. You do find, actually, a key on the goblin.
Ooh.
Eureka!
You're not quite sure
And,
to
we-
where.
There was a locked door.
Yes.
Way back at the very beginning of the dungeon. We should go there.
There were quite
This
a
is the
few.
first time I've seen Ragas's, like brain, like synapses actually work.
So was there nothing on the goblins where we are, or is that where the key was?
Baleanor went to
The
grab
key
the
was
other
in the hallway.
goblins.
Okay. So he sees just a key. That's it.
Yep, there's nothing else.
And nothing
Wait,
in this room?
shiny.
Nothing?
Nothing.
We can sell the key.
We've killed 7 goblins and we get 1 key, DM?
Yeah.
Said Mackay.
Do you remember what you
furiously.
got from killing those rats? You got a shit ton. And
No,
you
I
get a
didn't
50
remember because I
gold
was dead.
flask.
All right.
This is true.
Okay. All right.
It was 50 gold? I thought it was 50 silver.
Oh, it's
Well, it's
45 to 50
45 to
gold.
50 gold.
Damn.
This thing's worth a
Yeah,
mint, man. When we
exactly.
get out of here, we get to a shop. This thing is getting
As
sold.
someone with
Oh,
0
man.
gold, that's impressive.
Um,
No, I have
Gold.
17.
What are you talking about?
I have 17 now. Never mind.
He didn't take the gold.
ZombieGrub was like, "Well, you're a hermit, so you start off with 0 gold."
No,
actually."
we got gold from the rat and we split
know.
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
You
Yeah.
got some. You got some.
Yeah.
well,
Unless you didn't
some.
take it. I think you were like at one point like I don't need this.
He didn't take a gem.
Well, if you were like that, then I'm gonna be like, okay.
Mackay
Yeah,
was
he gave
passed
the gem
out.
to. Yeah.
And Ragas gave the gem to him, but you should have had a little gold.
Oh, the gem.
I had a 50 silver to start with.
You should have gotten some gold from one of the situations, though. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
Open a door.
Well, I have this key here.
This is the locked door, right?
There's many locked doors. That is one locked door.
This was a locked door.
It was. Perhaps I should stick
I-
this key inside of this locked door here.
Wait, tiny man. Ragas will knock on it first.
Oh my god.
Fuck me.
I believe.
I'm just kidding.
You're not allowed to be in front of
Haven't
the doors
you-
at all anymore.
So you
Haven't
do,
both of you
um,
technically knocked on
you
it twice
take it.
already?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yes.
say right. Drop kick and a
That's a hell of a knock.
hell of a
You
knock.
haven't-
Well,
you
I
haven't
didn't-
heard
I'm,
it.
gonna give it to Mackay here and say here, big red dragon man. You
Mhm.
lead the charge, and I'll give you the key to open the door.
Okay. This is smart, little one. If you go in there, you're almost certainly going to get killed.
Most
Just-
definitely.
Snatch the key.
So who's opening the door?
Me.
Mackay. All right. You put the key in the lock, turn, and it does open. Revealing
Bog, bog.
what looks to be a dungeon. Stockade.
Oh,
Are these
snap.
kobolds?
Yes, indeed. You
No.
see 2 kobolds, and you see
Oh.
off in the cage to the far end of the room, you see a caged gnome.
What?
The,
All right, we kill the gnomes, save the kobolds.
Yeah. The kobolds. I
Sounds good.
think there should be another one, actually.
What was the key word that Meepo was shouting again?
Bo Meepo?
No, that's his
No.
name.
No.
It was something else.
He was shouting some other word.
It was like lemon snap or something dumb.
No. Ticklecorn.
Ticklecorn.
Oh,
Ragas, as soon as the door opens, will shout, "Tickle cob, tickle cob."
Well,
And I'll say fickle porn, fickle porn, fickle
Fickle.
porn,
the 3
Tickle
kobolds
tickle
are
porn,
Little
tickle
Bjorn.
porn.
they're bound and gagged. They're bound with crude rope to an iron spike altogether.
I'll still
Oh,
keep
that's
repeating
Well, they figured
They are not
out
saying the
anyway.
password. Maybe they are enemies.
it. Yeah. These look incredibly dangerous. They could spring us in any moment.
They do actually look quite afraid. They're not quite sure whether or not they can trust you. They might be in cahoots with the goblins for all they know, so they kind of cower
Ah.
back into each other.
okay, come on.
Mm.
The gnome is conscious, but he is trapped inside a cage. You don't have a key for that.
Oh, there's a gnome. How old is the gnome? Looking.
Let's find out, man. First of all, I'm gonna give you guys a handout. Wha! Look at this, guys. Show to everyone.
Oh.
He looks like that.
Aw, it looks so.
Oh, let's kill him.
I'm gonna
not.
go hang out with him. Does he have that pendant on his neck?
Does he look wealthier than
God.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
He's
I
just
am
like,
definitely gonna go over there.
"Hey."
Are you gonna try and steal the pendant?
Wow. She is actually like,
Super savage.
Oh my god.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
Did I say that I was gonna take it from him? I said I'm going over there. Y'all can deal with stuff.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I haven't read this. Okay.
I guess Ragas will take off the
Wait.
gags from the kobolds
Okay.
and ask, like, did the goblins capture you?
From the kobolds, they don't respond. They're actually too frightened.
I'm gonna roll intimidation to get them to trust.
That's the best.
Give him a
I'm
heart
so
attack.
scared that
It's like boo. Huh.
Aw.
Woo! Let's get the sword and be like, what? It's like,
Oh,
I'm just playing. I
no.
would never do that. Ha!
I'm just kidding, I'm
You flinched.
All right, then.
I'm
I'll
gonna
start
try
to
and
like play like a little
persuade
song.
them.
I'll start to play like a little song, and then I don't know if it's performance or persuasion here. It doesn't matter for me, but because I would like to, soothe them and say that everything's gonna be all right and that we're not like bad people.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Everything is gonna.
I was gonna-
be all right.
Are you trying to persuade them, Tempo, or am I?
I'm gonna try. Oh, well, you're gonna actually try to intimidate
I
them?
was,
'Cause
I was actually gonna persuade them. I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Intimidation.
Okay.
Well, I'm playing in the background then. Okay.
All right. Well, I already have your bardic
Soothing
inspiration that
music.
I haven't used.
Smooth
So
jazz.
Smooth jazz.
does inspiration, bardic inspiration, give me advantage, or does it give me a reroll?
It gives you an additional roll. So like it'll add it to your whatever roll that you make, and the dice for it is is it a D20? Really?
Do I have to decide that in advance that I'm going to use
Nope,
it?
you can decide it after you make. You can decide it after you make your roll.
Oh, okay, I see.
Damn.
Okay, well, I'll just roll persuasion then right now.
You can wait until after
Wow,
once
damn.
within the next 10 minutes
It's
if you can roll the
very
I'm a good
good
dude.
add the
persuasion.
number.
I'm a good
Nice.
dude.
Unfortunately, they
Add the
only speak
number.
Draconic.
Ability check, attack
Well,
roll, or saving
I
throw, bro.
use proper, like, positive body language and kind of
Can you
give them,
explain
like,
to
a
me
sense
what
of-
the positive body language is?
Okay.
Are you like Shakira, like dancing to my song right now? The hips don't lie.
These
like-
hips don't lie.
Yeah, he's doing this.
Ragas?
He's doing this, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "My hips don't lie. They'll know that it's the truth.
Ragas takes
I
the
mean
staff,
no harm.
The staff.
I
And
mean no
puts it-
harm."
he puts it down and as he takes the like gag out and holds up like a hand and kind of is like, friend.
Aw.
Yeah, why don't you speak slower and
It's
louder?
D6.
I'm sure that'll
It is
make
a
them.
D6, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that'll make them understand English.
Hello. My name is
My name is Ragas.
You know what? The best way I can describe it is I treat them like an animal that I was trying to befriend.
How about I just speak Draconic because I'm literally a Draconic person, and I also have high charisma. How about that?
speaker.
I'm gonna roll persuasion.
That could work.
Yeah.
They're not really persuaded. They kind of just back into themselves. I mean, you could still
I
be
say
an
we kill
enemy.
them.
You're pretty scary looking, yeah.
We're not going to kill them.
Okay, as you speak Draconic to
Can we
the
kill?
kobolds,
Can we kill the gnome?
The gnome perks up and says, "Who are you?" in Draconic.
Oh. An even littler person. This is starting to get very disturbing, and I'm a little uncomfortable by this.
Ah, feels
Your
good.
hands are so tiny, as are your feet. This disturbs me. I am one of 4 adventurers. We're just rolling through this tower to try and find other adventures, wealth, and potentially solve a mystery here. We're trying to find a dragon.
Listen up here, short stuff. You're not the one who asked the questions.
Oh, rude. He says the
By
dragon.
the way, I am the good cop.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm the
Oh, I
good
wouldn't
cop.
even
and
notice.
all.
You're like, yeah.
The dragon?
Speak common short stuff.
Yes. Do you mean Calcrix?
Yes.
The kobolds hear Calcrix and they start kind of murmuring amongst each other. Calcrix, Calcrix, Calcrix. Nice dragon. Like they kind of look at you a little more trusting.
There's that charisma coming in. Told you guys, they can't resist my scales.
Absolutely.
They're so red and shiny.
He's like, oh, that's a very noble goal. If you release me, I'm sure I can answer some questions. Me and my friends here. And he kind of gestures to the kobolds.
Is he saying this to Draconic?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I gesture to his pendant. You give me that, I let you live.
Interesting. Give me a second. You guys are extortionists.
Savage.
Yeah,
Not all-
savage.
Don't group me with them.
Savage.
I was going to kill him for free. I'm not ashamed of this.
For free. Yeah, right. Just like it.
I would have looted his corpse. It's much easier that way.
Gnomes.
Even though I am clearly much more powerful than this thing, and I will grab whatever I want.
You know what? I don't think it's
That's fair,
actually
that's mercy.
sure. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. He kind of looks down at it. He's like, "Well, it's not worth very much. It's mostly just a personal thing."
I don't care. You give it to me right now, and I let you out the box.
Well, I think that sounds like a pretty good deal for my freedom. And he kind of takes it off the top of his
Thank you.
head, hands it over.
Thank you. I give it to Zora.
So he's pleased with this.
So Zora just likes anything that's shiny.
Yep.
Anything that looks like value.
This girl just wants to get
Anything
paid.
I can
That's
sell.
fine.
So it's like
Respect,
one
respect,
copper.
respect.
She like
What
bites
is that?
into it. She's like, "This is fake."
Is
This has
it?
got
Bastard.
chocolate inside. This is actually a cellophane wrapper.
Yo, is it for real? Is it for real?
It's like got the like it's got like some gold like like leafing I guess type maybe on it, but otherwise it's just kind of like a heavy steel
Oh,
amulet.
fuck that shit.
Well, then I'll take it.
Oh,
If it's not good enough
she,
for you.
she
'Cause
hands it back. Yeah, she gives it back and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm done with this."
I'm
And
confused.
she'll-
I'm confused by this because I'm
she'll
a big
leave-
dummy. It
she'll
looks
leave
wealthy to
the,
me.
the gnome.
Why
Looks
are
well
you
for me,
guys
I'll just-
taking this gnome's possessions?
I'm going back to the kobolds.
I'm like, Ragnus, in Draconic, he said that he wants me to have this. Just trust me.
Oh, okay.
And then he switches over to common and says, "I didn't say that. You asked for it."
Wait.
Gnome, gnome,
No.
watch your mouth. My sword is very large and very sharp, and I'm very strong.
It would
Oh,
be
I have
very
no doubt,
difficult to
sir.
watch her mouth. The mouth is
Since
very close
he
to
can
the
talk.
eyes.
I have no doubt.
That it is, Ragas.
Do you ask him if he
Oh.
can talk? Do you ask
Yeah.
him questions, Zora?
Yeah, I asked, how did he get here?
Oh, how did he get here?
Yeah.
So I was, just trying to seek my fortune and took the old road, as many people do. But gosh darn it, goblin bandits caught me.
Them diddly odd bandits, diddly doodly,
very
put me in the goddamn boxalooly.
I'm not much of a fighter, you see. Mostly I deal with
That is very clear.
praying and well, sometimes gnomes can be quite the fighter, but unfortunately it wasn't really me. My deity's blessing have kept me healthy. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd already be dead. Unfortunately, the goblins, well, they aren't very nice, even if you speak their language.
Did you come here with others?
I didn't come here with anyone, but certainly I've seen people moving through. Been here a while, like I said, and well, some
You
people
got this
are...
far alone?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm a really resourceful fella.
There were a lot of,
Shady as fuck.
yeah. There were a lot of short 3-foot walls that I don't think you could climb.
They carried him over. They captured him from the old road, like...
yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. He didn't go through the dungeon. I would
I was gonna say, if he soloed this whole thing, I don't think so.
What
Some kind of wizard or something.
what do you seek in this tower?
What do I seek? I don't seek anything. I'm trying to make a fortune, just, selling my wares, talking about this, that, or the other, and they just captured me, unfortunately. I don't even know much about this place. I mean, I know some things, of course, as a traveler, but well, I don't really have much to do here. I have heard about a fruit. Thought that was very interesting, but oh well, if there's a bunch of goblins everywhere, I'm not really sure I want to go alone.
Would you like to join us?
Oh, I
Oh,
audibly
yes.
groan.
Yes, that would be quite amazing. I'm actually quite helpful. Actually, I identify as a cleric. I'm a pretty powerful fella.
Damn it.
Yes.
Who is your god?
Yeah.
Mm.
And just who is your deity?
You know what? I
because-
think I can actually. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, well, don't even bother. I just wanted to know if it was the same as Zora's.
It is
Yeah.
not. He gets a different channel divinity. I don't know how much of
Because
this
Zora
is.
seems pretty.
The only
I
the
wouldn't-
only thing that I wanted to know was if it was the same as Zora's, and also if it was like a god that I would know would be like neutral good or chaotic good or evil or whatever.
I'll have to get back on you on that, but you know that it's a god that is very good.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna roll actually because I feel. Oh
No.
God, you guys sometimes. I just feel so
I'm
bad
out.
for you guys sometimes. You know what I mean?
I'm outnumbered by good alignment people. It's so disgusting.
Okay. See, you know that he actually, he says the name of his god, which I don't have handy right now, and he's like, oh yeah, well, blank, is my god, and well, I just feel like he's a real, humdinger. He's quite good. I pray to him every day, and well, we usually just combat the most evil things in the world, such as, well, those undead. Kind of says it like a curse word, like it's not supposed to say it.
What is your name, little man?
My name is Eric Timbers. Pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, tiny Eric Timbers. I think we will be good friends.
I'm
I
gonna call
think
you
so
Tiny.
too.
Friend?
I'm gonna call you Tiny Timbers.
Tiny,
Tiny
Timbers.
Timbers.
You know,
too.
if you want my help, I mean, I gotta assume I gotta get out of here. Chuckles
Oh,
nervously.
What about these kobolds? When did they
Yeah.
get here? You said you've been here for a long time, so when did they get here?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I really can't tell time. You can get tired kind of counting the seconds after all. But 3 or 4 sleeps ago.
Are the
Isn't that around the
kobolds-
time when the dragon got caught? No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Matt
it's
said Zora's
different.
dead.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, time in the dungeon is probably like.
the
Speaking of which,
kobolds-
have you seen any dragons? Or at least one in particular?
Oh, I haven't seen the dragon,
So,
unfortunately, but I have heard
right?
chitter chatter. I mean, I tried talking to the goblins. They know I speak goblin. They still talk around me, so I've heard this and that. I mean, I know there's a goblin I know there's a dragon around here somewhere, but fortunately, I don't know much more. Poor kobolds missing their dragon. Although I'm actually kind of wondering if that dragon was kidnapped by the kobolds in the first place, And he kind of just continues ranting until someone shuts him up.
Why?
I-
Why does he?
I-
Why does he
I
think they
do
weren't?
this. I do this over his mouth, like I slowly put my hand forward, and then just as he keeps talking, just like just like right there.
I'm gonna ask him, why does he think the dragon wasn't actually stolen by the kobolds?
Why he thinks the dragons
I'm
could
not
be
moving my
stolen by the
hand.
kobolds?
Oh, I thought he said he didn't think that they did.
He says
Oh,
he
no,
said I don't know, maybe the kobolds stole him in the first place. Is kind of what I was getting at.
Oh, why does he think that?
Well, it's not something that I actually have any proof for. It's just something that I thought about, I mean, it looks to me like an actual dragon. Now, I don't know very much between your type and the old dragons of, yore and kobolds. And he pointed at you when he said your type to Makai. But, but I
What do
don't
you
know.
mean,
It
you
sounded
people?
pretty special. I think they talked about it more like they would talk about some type of, like a god or something, as opposed to, just a child. So I think it's pretty important to him.
No, fine. All right, we'll let this little thing follow us around. The Tiny Timbers can follow us around. All right,
What?
I'm gonna go over to the kobolds just while this is happening. Go to the kobolds and cut them loose and just say, "Go, Ustrael."
And the kobolds kind of like, very thankfully chitter chatter, like, thank you, and kind of run away. Just in a line, like lemmings. And then he kind
They might
of,
be
again,
caught here.
Eric kind of like coughs and he's like, so, about these bars.
Can we? Is this cage locked?
Well, yeah, I'd say so. When he kind of looks behind him, you can see the where the key would go if you had it.
Do we use the key or do we do another strength contest? What do you think, Robbie?
Strength contest.
Oh no.
Strength contest? Good idea.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna kill him.
Yep. Critical fail incoming.
That is not very strong. You give it the good old college try. Ragas does a little one of these things like.
You didn't break it open either, so I'd hold your laugh.
And then Mackay comes in and says, "This is a real man's job." Kind of pushes you out of the way, cracks his knuckles, and just goes, and pulls the bars apart enough that the gnome can
Fuck
escape
yeah.
through.
Wait, so I struggle to open a wooden door with a 19, but Mackay bends steel bars?
Maybe you
19?
should roll better.
Wow.
Yeah.
First
Wow,
of all,
I
wooden
sense-
doors can be very thick and very
Very
difficult to
thick.
break down.
Very.
Yeah, like if it's a thin metal bar or like something like that, you
Yeah.
can bend it a lot easier than breaking through like a 6-inch wall, like wooden door or something.
I think that's fair.
Fuck yeah, man.
I have tried so many times to break through a door before.
And I'll pat him on the back and look, maybe one day you'll win one of these contests. Just okay,
I've
clearly this
killed
is
more-
important to you. All
I've
right.
killed more of these goblins than you. You know that,
That is
right?
incorrect. That is incorrect.
I actually
All right.
think it is correct.
Well, he
I actually think it's incorrect.
he gets out of the kind of crawls out really hurriedly as if it's gonna snap back and somehow replace him in the cage. And he's like, "Oh man, that was a long time in there. I'm really not sure how, but thankfully I had my god." And he kind of does like some alternative to the cross that they would do.
Wait, before we continue. Ragas, because you lost this contest, I think you get to eat the key to the cage.
I have to eat the key
it.
to the cage.
Eat the key.
Eat the key.
Eat the key.
There was no key to the
That's
cage.
full.
We didn't
It
have a
wasn't-
key.
Wasn't
We
there
only
a
have
key
a
on the
key
wall?
to the door.
Oh, I thought there was a key on the wall for this
We found
cage,
the
and we were just
thing?
ignoring it and
Oh,
trying to pull it open.
No, you actually were
Oh.
supposed to pull it open.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, shit, did the right
once.
thing. I was thinking that would be a good way to, because he failed. He lost.
You
So.
know, just eat it. Oh,
All right.
So,
That's fine.
to wrap this up, he's like, "Oh, thank you guys so much. I am really actually very helpful. My god gives me a lot of special abilities. For instance, I can turn undead. So if you ever meet one of those, or somehow it can be helpful,
Hmm.
then that's where I can really shine."
Can you heal?
It's a fair question. Yeah, I think you can actually.
He's the
Pog.
cleric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can
I
heal.
believe I dislocated my shoulder
Oh, I gotta
opening
get rid of him.
a door made of metal.
I'm sorry. It's like
It was the strongest door.
interfere with my plans.
I have never seen a stronger door.
Yeah, he has cure wounds. He has a bunch of other stuff too. But hint from the DM.
turn under it.
Okay. I
Kill
don't know if
him?
you guys have to
Yes.
think on that a
Yeah,
little bit.
kill him.
But
He has cure wounds.
he has turn undead.
Turn undead. Rebuke the.
Okay, so he's a good cleric.
Baleanor is onto something, and you guys are just ignoring him.
Well, see, I believe, you know.
And I'm like, I'm
rebuke
trying to
the-
imagine like a zombie being put on its side, and I'm just like, turn undead.
like just like turn it.
Turn him.
Do we mean twist the necks? You can twist the necks of zombies. Is that what you're saying, little one? I find that very hard to believe. You are
I
I
quite small.
believe that
You
should
are
be
quite
very
small.
simple once they are dead.
Clearly, Raga, you love doors, right? And
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't you love to open one particular door? Perhaps.
There is a door I would really like to open.
Personally, I found like 6 doors.
It
that I
is
would
the
like to
door
open.
back at the very beginning, next to the kobolds.
Yes.
All right.
But I think we
Forget
need
those-
to. I think we need to get the dragon for them to give us
Oh,
that
that
key.
one.
Oh my god. So we'll end.
I agree. That key is
there.
the shiniest and the biggest one.
He's like, all right.
Hopefully, you guys make a decision by next week as to what to do.
Oh,
But yeah, the entire time that we're off is going to be Baleanor trying to convince me and feardragon's characters that this is probably how we open the Rebuke the Dead door. And we're just like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
Nonsense, tiny one.
How does
As
turning
someone
on
that
dead
is
open
smaller,
doors?
your brain
That's
must
stupid.
also be smaller.
That's stupid. How would that work?
What I make up for in stature, or what I lack in stature, I make up for in brains.
Truly, the
Nonsense.
the
The
bard is
smaller
the
you
smartest
are,
of
the
all of you.
smaller
Yeah.
your brain is.
The clam of the group.
All right.
Say,
Well, Baleanor might be saving their their curiosity. It doesn't really save their lives, but it might save their curiosity come next week. But we will be back next week, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Once again, a near-death experience for Makai. And, continue
A little bit further from death this time.
a little bit, sure.
4 hit points more.
Literally
not
not
You
bad.
on
lost
your-
more hit points this session than you did last session.
I got 0. I got to 0 twice last week. This week,
Right.
to 0 times.
You got
But
to your
so-
2 out of 3 death
It's an improvement.
throws. Like,
I got critted and lived.
yeah, I did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
I
You're
love
down
how
there, man. Okay.
Zora,
I'll
being the
give it.
highest armor class, is never on the front lines.
She just wants to
Yeah.
loot stuff. This is
Mhm.
deliberate. She just
Yeah.
wants to be safe and
She's
loot.
selfish
She's
as
like,
fuck.
oh,
She is
oh,
selfish.
y'all done with that room? You've killed everyone? Cool. Anything
Yeah,
shiny?
she-
Gold?
Y'all judging
seriously-
Ragas for busting through doors for his personality, but y'all never judging freaking Zora for always sitting on the back line.
You know why? Because
She's
I'm looking.
smart.
She might not help when action happens, but
Not
she doesn't,
anymore.
she doesn't actively cause things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, yeah, this little dwarf is gonna be a problem for me. Yeah, something's gonna happen to him.
you guys don't trust anyone.
I trust.
I don't trust him.
I trust
Aw,
him.
he's so nice.
I
though.
like it. I want to keep him around because he's shorter than me.
I'm
like,
basing
he's
him off
shady as
Rose from the
fuck.
Golden Girls.
He's
Obviously,
making you
I'm
look
gonna keep him
taller
around.
by
You're a
comparison.
half elf, aren't you? Taller than most of us.
No.
No, I'm
Half
like
elves aren't
5'4"
tall.
or so, maybe.
He
I
got-
would have.
He got the human genes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his human side.
I'm not like super short, but I mean, around a draconic and a human that's like 6 something, and then a half orc. I think I'm the shortest one in the group.
Makes sense to me.
GG.
All right, you picked yourself up a companion, and you might have figured out a way to open a door. And we'll continue on trying to look for the dragon in the next session of the Sunless Citadel. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.